To be such a fucking asshole.
All right. We're live.
All right. I guess you're getting demonetized if you got
look
that.
Look how instantly he changed. Welcome back to the Hecktic podcast. It is now 2023, and we have two new faces with us, Shannon and Austin Marco.
Yes, hello. I'm Shannon.
Shannon is a buddy I met at college, and Marco is a high school buddy.
I'm the roommate.
Shannon's home friend is also here, but
yes.
Unfortunately, I do not have enough mics and headsets.
He's going to be looking up the videos for us.
He will be our Jamie.
Because he's like a gaming
headset. He's our source of news.
What?
I said he's our source of news.
What if we don't have anything to look up?
A reputable source.
Right, we just screamed we'll just yell to him.
We only do it in MLA format though. So can you get on easy?
Sorry, I'm in business school, so I have to do APA. Sorry.
Dude,
I didn't realize you were cool like that.
Is fucking sick.
What?
That you're
I'm in business school. It sucks.
I'm just fucking with you.
How much more do you have?
I just finished my first semester of grad school.
So. He's gonna have his master's, bruh.
Yeah, but I'm a GA,
That's
so
awesome.
It's gonna be free.
That is gonna be pretty cool.
Am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah.
Okay.
You already did. It depends.
I've already done more than once.
Has it been 30?
Has it been,
I said asshole in the first 5 minutes.
Fuck.
You didn't hear me say we're going to demonetize now?
We might be bleeping all these because apparently YouTube wants to change their policies without warning anybody.
Yeah,
so
you did tell us not to cuss right at the
if
beginning.
you cuss within the first, I think, 15 to 30 seconds, they immediately demonetize you with
you
no
said
warning.
we're live as assholes coming out of my mouth.
Well, you said something with fuck. I don't remember what it was, but you said the fucking...
But it was fuck. May I?
Am I talking loud enough?
Yeah, you're good.
I think we're good.
Can you hear yourself?
I think so, yeah.
Cool.
But then, like, when I turned to look at you, I, like, turn away from the mic. Maybe I should...
Here, you can probably go a little bit like this. Yeah.
Wait, it did that.
We forgot to get a thumbnail, too.
Can we make sure... Do you want Jake to make sure he's still in frame?
Who?
Me?
No, that's fine.
No, I think I should be good. I didn't move too much that way.
All right.
So how was everybody's Christmas?
Christmas was good, man.
Did you get everything you wanted?
I did. I got everything I wanted. I got those new pots and pans I was telling you about. I'm excited. I bought my uncle. There's an ironwork place here in Charleston that does like cast iron skillets and stuff.
Really?
They're like really nice.
Is that like better for cooking? Like...
Yeah, I couldn't.
For like grilling,
you have to season it. You have to season it. Like so, you have to put this oil in it. There's like a whole process.
Well, you're not supposed to wash them, right?
You're supposed to wash them. You're not supposed to scrub them with like soap or anything. I'm pretty sure.
Just, like,
I think you can use soap, but like
because it's
what's
supposed
a
to
whole bunch of rules.
Doesn't it add flavor to it every time you cook it?
Yeah.
So what if you cook nothing but like shit in it, and then it's
Why
like
are you cooking shit?
What?
But you know what I mean? Like what if you cook I don't know something and you don't want that flavor on the next food?
There's ways to clean it. They have like
I think you have to have a different iron skillet for every meal.
A steak iron skillet, a burger iron skillet.
You go buy a new one every time. They're one-time use only.
Really? Yeah. Is there anything that you didn't get? I know we're older, so it doesn't matter. Is there anything you didn't get that you wanted?
I wanted a camera and I wanted a laptop, but those were way too expensive. So I'm just gonna have to purchase those ones.
That's what, dude. Like Christmas and like your birthday now is so hard because your mom is literally just like, "Hey, what do you want?" And then you're like,
T-shirt.
I don't. Yeah, it's literally just like clothing and stuff. Like, oh, I saw this cool hat.
Yeah.
Like, I could maybe do this hat.
You can never get me enough T-shirts, graphic tees.
Yeah, you're the king of graphic tees.
I always buy one every time I'm like.
Yeah.
Like it's just an impulse decision, but.
And we have to get this out of the way too. You can see that he's wearing a Browns shirt and I'm wearing a Baltimore shirt. Yes. So we've made a truce for the at least the next hour.
Yeah, just for an hour, and then I'm gonna go back to kicking the shit out of him.
And I'm gonna
even though the Browns are below this year.
Doing the same thing.
Do you think I'll get canceled for wearing Brown stuff because of Deshaun Watson?
Maybe.
You might. Wait, that means I'm canceled.
If you're wearing Redskin stuff, that's when you're done.
Well, they're not Redskins.
Sorry, they're what are they? The Commanders.
I like.
It's a horrible name.
Washington football team.
The Washington football team was better,
but that was just so hilarious. Be like, hey, did you watch the football team? Like, which fucking football team? There's 32 of them.
What they were talking about doing the Red Tails, the Red Wings. I think they were talking about calling themselves the Red Tails, which was like an all Native American. I think they were pilots. And so it was like, I forget which war it was, maybe World War II, but it was an entire unit of Native American pilots, and so they were thinking about naming him after that. But I was like, at the same time, like if you have a problem with Redskins, like I don't know if Red Tails is really a step in the right direction.
I can't believe that like the Chicago Blackhawks have been able to keep their logo.
Yeah.
Why?
It's literally the Redskins logo.
It is
basically
it's the same thing. It's because nobody gives a shit about them.
So that's a good thing. What about the Indians?
Yeah.
What do you think about the Guardians?
Dude, they were talking about Florida State. I like the Florida State.
Oh yeah, Florida State too. They have the same logo.
The Seminoles.
Right, but it's getting stupid now because I'm pretty sure
or is it the Sentinel? I don't know. Seminoles.
It's Seminoles.
Seminoles.
Because the Indians were named after an Indian that played on the team.
Yeah, it was
American.
literally an ode to a Native American.
Yeah,
that
and then
it was like the first Native American in the MLB, and he played for them because they were what was it before the Spiders? I think the Cleveland Spiders.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No clue.
But
that's
Nat
wild.
LaJoie, after the 1914 season, they.
Oh, you just looked it up?
Yeah, I wanted to make sure before I spewed some false facts.
Jake
we can just start lying to everybody.
Jake already lost his fact checking
don't
job.
you think that's stupid? That like it was named the Indians as an ode to somebody, and then like, oh, but that's what racist or that's whatever it is, and now it's the Guardians. So now it's to a Marvel movie.
But what if you like?
Is that like?
Like, do you think
is
he
it
would
really
be
that disrespectful to have a sports team named at like we have the Fighting
But, like,
Irish
they don't
and
like
stuff
the
like
term.
that.
Yeah, but that's white, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, they weren't oppressed, I guess. But like, what if they changed the Indians' name just so it
Irish
wasn't?
people literally had to change their names when they came over to the U.S. because they were fucking being discriminated for being Irish. Like my last name used to be
Like,
Burns, and then now it's just Byrne. They dropped the O and the S to make it more American.
But we can't talk about that because
that's fine.
What?
What if
I meant like you can't because you're white, so you can't be oppressed.
Yeah,
coming in hot with the
we're
topics
going in.
No
today.
kidding.
Yeah, I don't know how far down that road you wanted to run.
They just
with
don't like the term Indians because like it has nothing to do. So what if they changed it to like the Cleveland Native Americans?
Yeah,
like.
I
It's
can
a
get down
pretty
with
shitty
that.
name. Like,
I mean,
it doesn't have much of a ring to it.
It's not like they're clowning them either. It's like they're naming a team because they're a fierce fighting group of people that it's not, I don't see how it's disrespectful really. Like I understand the argument like, hey, like our heritage isn't supposed to be like your fucking sports team, but like
it was for him.
but it's
but I don't know. I mean, I also don't have a hand in it, so I can't say if it's disrespectful
and then
or
what
not.
About
like
what was the syrup that was Aunt
Jemima?
Yeah,
isn't that because
she was a slammer? A slave or something.
She
was a slammer of a woman. Let me tell you,
she was the slave.
Isn't it because she made that syrup and it was called Aunt Jemima because Aunt Jemima made the syrup? It was like
her family who owned it.
Yeah, but I think she was like taken advantage of.
Yeah, I think
like people say like she wasn't credited.
She made it, and then like some
after
company bought it out and like pretty much stole it from her, and then kept the name.
And then just
but wouldn't you? I would consider that an ode to her. Like this was her syrup, even though she was oppressed at the time.
But she still. But
I
think she stopped profiting from it. Like they just took it.
Did she sell it to them, or did they just steal it?
You're asking
What's
the
it
wrong
called
guy.
Now?
Aunt Jemima?
Yeah. Just syrup?
No, I think it's still the same name, but they took the black lady off of the logo. So I think it's still named Aunt Jemima. They just took the black lady off the logo.
Photo.
I think.
That's okay. So there's still.
How is that any better?
I don't know.
You're just gonna hide it. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, we're gonna keep the name, but like, you just didn't even get your picture on it anymore.
You can cancel anybody now for anything.
Oh yeah, we're screwed after this.
Yeah, we're getting canceled.
This is how we opened it up. We're screwed.
We're way past being demonetized.
I don't think it's as bad. I don't think it's as bad as it like in the height of like people getting canceled. It was like fucking coming out of everywhere, and it would literally even be like kids you knew in like high school and stuff. Like it wasn't just celebrities that were getting canceled.
Yeah,
like it was literally like someone would find some dirt on you and they would just post it on their social media and like try and ruin your life. Yeah,
dude, that's the perfect example at school. I'm not gonna say any names or what happened, but someone brought. I'm gonna explain it to them. There was a girl at our school, and someone posted a video of her at like 14, and it was a canceling kind of video.
Yeah.
And like it blew up on Twitter and all this stuff, and like the video was wrong, but that girl had the video on her phone for 10 years.
Yeah, just
and
waiting,
was just like
waiting for that opportunity.
Waiting to fire.
Yeah.
Like that's messed up. And then they started coming at the school and they're like, this, she needs to be canceled and kicked out. And it's like, it has nothing to do with the school. Like, why are you yelling at the school?
Because I guess people see that like they let that type of person into their into their program.
She could be a completely different person.
It's kind of like what you permit is what you promote.
Well,
type of thing.
This is your Navy. It's a whole or something like that.
Yeah, like this is what you stand for.
The one who hasn't sinned be the first to throw the stone. Like everybody's flawed. Like and everybody makes mistakes. I mean, if you are sorry about it, if you like have changed and become a better person. Like if you make mistakes, like that's how you learn.
She had to change her name.
Are you serious?
On Twitter and Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant she like legally changed her name.
Oh no.
I don't even remember this video you're talking about.
I'll show you after.
Yeah, Jake, look that video
up. You don't have to say what it was.
But. Yeah, I'll show you after. But I mean, it's not a good video. I will say, but like.
Well, she was able to get canceled for it.
I remember.
I went off on Twitter, and I was like.
I know. I remember you were getting into it. And I was like, dude, stay out of it. Lay off this girl.
My coach texted me. He's like, you need to be careful. And
that's what I'm saying, bro.
I was like, I haven't said anything.
I know, but like even if you defend her, like people are gonna then just throw you in the same boat as her.
100%.
Do you know the shit that I said when I was like 12 and just started cussing?
Right. Oh, dude, come on, let it rip.
Yeah, like you say a word and you like laugh with your friends.
Or
like so much.
You know how you see like teenagers now, like when they first start cussing, and so they just throw it into every sentence possible.
Did you guys ever do like prank calls when you were kids?
Oh, dude, I do prank calls.
So we used to like the Star 67 prank calls.
Prank calls I did.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And dude, my little brother one time we were prank calling people in my basement, just like sitting in the basement prank calling people, and my little brother was like had never tried it before. He's like, oh, I got one, and he like calls and we're like, who are you calling? And he's like 911.
Jesus.
15 minutes later, the cops roll up to the front door, and they're like, "You called and hung up. We just wanted to come check and make sure like everything was okay."
Oh, he didn't end up saying anything.
No, but it was a landline. I guess they had the location from the call, and so they.
Well, that's what. Yeah, you're screwed now. Like even if you star 67, it like.
They're gonna
it's 911. They're gonna figure it out.
I think I feel like I'm pretty sure landlines are easier to know the location.
Dude, 911
there's barely anybody that has landlines now.
Yeah, but it
I think my grandma has one. That's it.
Does anyone thought about getting a landline? Because I actually kind of want one.
Like no
one has landlines anymore.
Why not?
I still have a landline.
But like, you just be paying for something that is
it's like
pretty
$10.
much useless.
Oh, my dad. We used to have like a fucking class on how to answer the phone. Like my dad's like, okay, this is how you answer the phone when people call. And be like,
you know how important that would be.
This is Shannon speaking. How may I help you? Like you've reached the burn house. This is Shannon speaking. How may I help you?
Little did you know how that would affect you.
My dad would call from work, and he'd call the house, and I'd see it on the caller ID and see it was him, and I'd be like, hey, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna call back, and you're gonna answer the phone properly.
Even though you know,
right? I was like, all right. And I hung up, and he calls again. Like, hi, this is the burn house. Shannon speaking. How may I help you?
That's so good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not if you know it's your dad. Like, I mean, you're gonna talk to me.
But
with
like
respect.
that class is so good because like when I was a kid, I never wanted to call anybody. You know, it was like scary to call people, and now like my whole life revolves around answering the damn phone.
We talked about this on our way down here. How like when you're younger and like you grab the landline and then you call your neighborhood friend, and then like his parents pick up and you're like, yeah, hi, Mr. Miller, can Drew come out and play?
Can Johnny come
Drew
play
home?
bikes
Does he
want to
come? Does he want to go to the tree?
Was that last week?
What? Oh yeah, I did that last week. My mom said I'd be back before the streetlights came on.
Can we go scootering down the street
Mr. Heck, can Quentin come play?
Oh my goodness.
Speaking of,
my dad's like, shut the fuck up, Marco.
I call Matt.
Yeah.
Like, is Quentin there?
No, he has his own phone, Marco. What were you gonna say?
Oh, you said something about scootering, and I rode a bike for the first time. In like 10 years.
Yeah.
No, not the first time. No, I didn't just learn how to ride.
How the hell are you 20 years in your 20s and you fucking...
No, but I haven't when was the last time you needed to ride a bike? So we rode him to the beach, and dude, I could not keep that shit straight.
It was
the first hard. Time yeah, dude,
you rode to the beach from where? And
we were in Hilton Head for vacation.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Dude, it was so foggy you couldn't see your hand in front of your face.
I saw that. I was looking at because we drove over the bridge last night, and it was fucking foggy as shit. You couldn't even see the top of the bridge. Yeah.
Is it like that a lot near the ocean?
I mean, yeah, it just depends on. It's like it has to do with it being the water being cold and the air being warm.
Science.
I believe. I think.
I don't know.
I think
you guys are the sailors.
I believe. I could be wrong with the temperatures on which one, but basically it's just the water and the air and the humidity condensing because of the cold water. So like the ocean and like bodies of water, that's why they fog up so much. Kind of.
Gotcha.
I think it's because the air is so full of moisture. The water's cold, the air's hot, so it heats the water. But because it's so full of water, it can't fully. It still stays like
can't be like water
steamy.
vapor. Yeah.
But
so saturation
condensed enough to see.
It was pretty cool though.
Dude, it was terrifying.
Jake, can we get a synopsis on how fog works, please? Can you get back to us on that? Oh, there's water in the air.
Well, yeah, water
there's
vapor.
Bugs under my skin.
Well, I mean, there's water in the air right now, though, but you can't see it.
If my aunt had a penis, she'd be my uncle.
Yeah. If your
That doesn't
grandma
fit,
had a
but
tire, she'd
That
be
does not
like,
fit at all.
Neither of those fit, but I just wanted to say that because it's fun to say that.
You're gonna get canceled for that too, man.
How?
My
That's
aunt had
fat.
balls.
Oh,
Aunt and uncle are terms you can't use anymore.
Yeah, sorry.
Did you see that giant list that Stanford came out with of words you can't say?
What?
Dude, there's like 200 words, and they're
You're
like,
Who the fuck is
kidding me.
Stanford to
like
tell
you
me
can't
what
say
I
the
can
word.
say?
You can't say the word brave.
Brave. Why?
wait, why?
You'd have to look like they explain why you can't say them things. But
Do you
I saw it
ever-
on a TikTok this morning.
You ever watch there's
See if I
this
can find it.
Tosh.0 episode where they shout out Tosh.0, but anyway, there's
If
there's
you
this
pay for that, if you're watching
episode.
this.
Yeah, if you're
Shout out-
watching
shout
this,
out my
Tosh.
boy Daniel.
Yeah.
My boy Dan. Yeah.
But anyway, there's this episode that they do called "Is It Racist?" and it's like it's not. They're like they make up like things that sound like slurs, and he's got like a collection of like people with different cultures in a room and like different backgrounds, and he pretty much just lists off these things that aren't like one of them was like spoonhead. And like it
Does
sounds
it just
like
mean
it
like
could
someone,
be racist.
just someone that has an
could
oval
not
head?
be a
Yeah,
good word.
they're just like faucet neck, like stuff like it's like random thing. Like these faucet necks keep coming around town, and I'm starting to hate it.
Dude, you say anything like that, you can make it sound awful.
There's like there was like a little Asian woman, and she just goes, "I think spoonhead's racist."
I don't know. I can't
I
tell
don't
you
know
why,
why.
but you could do that with anything. Like these damn purple shirts. It's like just people
Yeah,
that wear
right.
purple shirts.
I can't find the
Anything
actual
could really
list,
be
but
it.
from this article,
see a news article?
survivor and victim cannot be used. It has to be person who has experienced or person who has been impacted by.
Dude, it's pretty soon you're not going to be able to
Wait,
say
go
the word
up.
person.
You're not going to be able
You
to say.
can't use words like American.
Oh, American, survivor. That's ridiculous. That's Stanford, one of our top schools. You don't think the other countries are
Includes
laughing
word
at
Ameri-
us?
Oh,
what
dude,
are
they're-
these-
That is literally that's freedom of speech now. I can't.
Wait, go up. Elimination of hateful speech.
That's what they're saying.
Elimination of harmful language initiative. I can't read. In language initiative.
It's
Yeah,
just,
dude, I haven't seen the list or anything, but I know people are
That's
freaked
ridiculous,
I don't
dude.
understand what's the point. Like, are they like they're supposed to try and make like some inclusive campus, or what's the like? Why are they canceling words?
They're
I
just
also-
like they think that it's going to cause harm to people. I guess.
I think a lot
Those
of
are
people
harmful words.
misinterpret why there's freedom of speech too.
Dude,
I
you
wanna
can
say
tell
this.
the people that got spanked
Or if
as
you
a
tell
child
them,
and the
if
people
you
who
start
did it.
telling people what they can't say, then pretty
issue-
soon it's gonna be like you just can't revolt. Like you can't do
right.
anything.
Well, the issue is people are like, well, then you can say things that like scare people and threat people, and it'd be like, yeah, like you probably shouldn't say those things. But the problem is if you decide what you can and can't say, who is deciding it?
Yeah, who's
you know what I mean?
who's the
Because
guy?
now we have
Who's
a
the one
bias.
who gets to make those
yeah,
decisions.
Exactly.
people
That's
in
the
charge. So
issue.
you can't say things that they don't want you to
Right,
say, and
depending
what
on
they
who's
don't
up
want you
there.
to say is anything bad about them.
Exactly. So it's like that is the issue with freedom of speech. I still think you
Do you have
shouldn't go
anything
in an airport.
controversial you want to get off your chest? Then
I mean, we're in the thick of the controversy
are.
now.
I got one for you.
What?
Pineapple on pizza. Is that something that's
See, that's what.
That
Okay
should
with you?
be hate speech.
Some guy? So I went to a pizza parlor last night.
Wait.
Some
Are we
guy
going to say our
walked in.
stance on it?
Well,
Yeah.
let me finish this story, and then you can
Okay.
tell me your stance.
All
But I walked into this pizza parlor. That was what was it? Dial's. This guy walks in. We order pizza. He's standing right next to me, and he orders. And he orders a chicken, pineapple, and black olive pizza. And
It's
I'm
a
like,
lot of flavors that I don't want
yeah,
together.
that's like.
I'm like,
All of them are very
what?
pungent too.
I like literally looked right at him. I'm like, dude, how much hate do you get when that comes out of your mouth? Like, how many people look at you like you got 3 heads?
Pizza players are just like, no.
Yeah,
It's a
we're not
struggle.
making
I am
that.
not making that.
It's a struggle.
I do not want to be known as the place that made
Yeah.
that pizza.
Yeah, right.
This is going to ruin my
Where'd you
reputation.
get
We will
that?
get canceled for
yeah,
this.
we'll give it to you, but
who
we're not
made
putting it
that
in our
for
box
you?
like that. That's not our pizza.
I'm not claiming
they
this.
put it in a
Pizza.
bag. Like they take the pizza and they just roll it up and crumble it up and put it in a
I will
plastic
give
bag
you
and
those
hand it to 'em.
ingredients, but I will not put them on the
Yeah,
pizza.
we'll half
I
bake
will
it. You
give
gotta
you the
finish
jar of
cooking it
olives.
up.
You
We
can-
won't even accept your money. We will pay you to do it yourself.
I will pay you to
Yeah.
make sure that we don't have this
So
reputation.
then, what is your stance then on that?
So, me first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have a hard I'm not like die hard. Like, yeah, I love pineapple
Yeah.
on pizza, but like, I'll eat it. Like, it's
Right.
all right. It's like,
That's me.
I
I
can
won't
understand
order it,
you
but
don't like it.
I'll eat it. It's not bad.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna go out of
Honestly,
my
it's
way
really,
for
like,
it.
It's not. I don't know. I don't understand why everybody's
really
so
like
I
fucking-
pineapple,
wouldn't
though,
eat the
so-
olive one.
Oh, I
wouldn't
love
eat that.
black olives, dude.
You would eat that pizza?
100%.
No.
100%. I put black olives on my when I go to like Mod Pizza. I always get black olives on my pizza.
That's disgusting. Really? It's such a pungent flavor.
Growing up, we used to go to this place called Lido Pizza. It's my hometown. I used to work there.
Where?
And where I grew up.
Yeah.
In Smyrna Park, Maryland.
Baltimore.
If anybody knows Smyrna Park, Maryland, come through. Yeah.
You told me
the
Baltimore.
The mean streets of Smyrna Park. Yeah, right. 30 minutes south of Baltimore.
Inside of your,
pretty much
inside of the gate around the neighborhood.
Yeah, right.
Those mean streets.
Yeah, it was pretty scary.
But what did you do with this one?
We loved black olives in my family for some reason, and we would go to this pizza place, and it wasn't even on the menu. We just order a dish of black olives. So they bring out like a little like dish
as like an appetizer
full of black olives, and we just eat them at the table like as an appetizer before our pizza came.
Could you imagine your breath after eating a dish of black olives?
I was making out with a lot of girls back then.
I bet.
Yeah, I bet you
weren't,
a stunner.
Because you had nothing but black olives stench in your mouth.
You couldn't get within 5 feet of a chick.
It's an acquired taste.
Could you imagine Shannon comes home?
Talk like a ventriloquist.
Shannon comes home from the pizza place and walks in the front door, and his mom's upstairs, and she's like, "Oh, Shannon had olives for lunch." Yeah. You could smell it from the fucking bedroom.
You went to that pizzeria, didn't you? I could smell it.
Did you bring me any olives, Patrick?
But I don't know. I'm not a big specialty pizza guy.
Bro. Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you leave more?
You want a little more spit on that?
On that thing? Thanks.
But I'm not a big like specialty pizza guy. Like I don't like a bunch of I'm just a classic
give me a pepperoni pizza, baby.
Like even though I like chicken and I like bacon, I'd put it on pizza, but there's something about just a classic pepperoni pizza.
Man. Dude,
I love pepperoni.
We need to.
I'll eat a whole packet of pepperoni.
Marco's not a big traveler. Delicious. He's only been on one vacation, right?
Oh, traveler?
And he's
no, I've
been out of the country.
I've been to Niagara Falls.
Hey, really?
So I've been 10 miles out of the country.
Wait. You've been to Niagara Falls, on the Canada
side? Yeah.
How the hell did you do that?
Well, did it feel different?
You need a passport, or at least a passport card.
I think I was 16 or 17.
Do you have a passport?
I had one of the card ones. Yeah, it's expired now though.
They put you in the trunk and snuck you over the border.
Because I was under 16 when I got it. Yeah, they only last 5 years.
But what I was gonna say was we need him to have New York style pizza, bro. Danny's.
Dude, that is anybody who is in Kew Gardens or anywhere close to Kew Gardens, Queens, Danny's Pizza. Shout out DANIS. That
pesto pizza with the special red sauce.
So good. We've tried to replicate their sauce. It's impossible. Amazing. It's a sweet red sauce. It's different than what you'd imagine.
Just a pizza sauce.
But you order the pesto pie. It's like a white pizza with pesto sauce, pretty much, instead of red sauce. And you just get the red sauce on the side, or you put it on top. I didn't used to eat the sauce. I used to just do the pie, and then it was Travis. Travis got the sauce on it.
We made fun of him.
We made fun of him for it, and then we tried it, and that changed our lives forever. We used to literally, any day my dad was flying into New York, we would go meet him at Danny's.
It was
we would just all hop in the car and go.
Is all New York style pizza by the slice?
No,
is that how it works?
Most of the places.
You probably can buy a whole.
This
I
might
like
be
it by the slice though. I don't buy
we had Sparrow on our way down here, so
yeah, we had
Sparrows.
Yeah,
exotic.
Wait, did you?
What?
Did you say same?
No, I said damn exotic.
Even the 99-cent pizza in downtown, the city, I think is.
You're gonna turn some heads, but that place is actually not horrible.
I know it's not. I mean, it's not iconic New York pizza, but it's not good, and it's 99 cents.
Especially for a bunch of boys from the Mid-Atlantic and the Midwest, it's
I mean, it is so hard to screw up pizza.
Yeah. And their bagels, oh my lord, man. Utopia Bagels. We have to take a trip to New York.
You got to go to Ruby's Bagels right here in Charleston.
You found a good bagel place
the
here?
The bagels there are amazing. You had a sandwich today, and they were good, weren't they? Yeah, they're delicious.
Okay, we're gonna have to. Maybe I'll get that.
It's on the way to Shem. It's right over there.
Okay. And then I finally had Chicago pizza. Have you had Chicago pizza?
I've never had deep dish pizza before.
At first,
you've never had deep dish at all, or
never
from Chicago.
Never
once.
Had deep dish.
Really?
Logan hooked me up to it, man. It is fucking amazing.
Is it?
It is pretty fucking close to Danny's.
They put the sauce on top of the cheese.
Is that Chicago style? Because Detroit also does deep dish, right? There's Detroit deep dish as well.
What's the difference?
No idea.
I don't know. There probably isn't.
Jake, what's the difference between deep dish Detroit and Chicago
they're trying to
pizza?
Copy Chicago is what they're doing.
Probably.
What?
Assholes.
It's a good question.
There is
you're the most
I think one of them puts the sauce on top.
You're the most useless fact checker we've ever hired.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because
we need to get a new intern. Jake's fired.
The pizza we got was sauce.
We're going to lower his salary. He's now has to pay us.
You only get 2 meals a day instead of 3. No supper for you.
No, but I'm a big pizza guy.
Dude, I love pizza.
It's one of my like weaknesses.
See,
where like I can eat pretty healthy, but like if someone puts a pizza in front of me, I'm just gonna light it up.
Since living outside of, because in college they cooked all of our food for us, because we had Delano, and then when we work on the ships, they cook the food in the mess, so like you never really have to cook for yourself. And living here for the first time, like actually having to like take care of myself, I'm like, damn, I don't know how to take care of myself. I don't think I've eaten a vegetable since I come here. I need less potato counts. Like I need to put vegetables in my system.
I don't think you understand how bad that is.
You can just take vitamins and reap the same benefits. Right?
You cannot just take vitamins and reap the benefits. Are you serious?
To replace vegetables?
Because your body only digests like 25% of a vitamin. Did you know that?
No.
It's always better to eat. I don't know why. We're gonna have to ask the health girl upstairs, Logan.
Yeah, Logan's got the answers.
But for some reason, you don't absorb all the nutrients in a vitamin.
And like a pill that you take, or like a multivitamin. Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
Can you not digest it or break it down all the way?
I have no idea. You might just shit it out.
So that's what's simple.
What you get it all.
You look down and there's like half a pill in your shit.
Damn it. I mean, it varies. Like some person might digest like 40.
Like corn. Like you don't digest corn.
Which is so weird. I don't even want to get on that topic.
Why. I love corn though. Like that's a big Maryland thing.
Yeah, but then like it's literally useless to you because you just like it comes out the same way it went in.
Crab cakes in football, like you get a good fucking crab steam going. You just steam a bushel of crabs and then you grill some corn, fucking butter and Old Bay. Oh my god.
I only like corn like shit. Grilled.
Natty Light, corn, and fucking crabs, and that's how you do it.
Now you don't have to drink Natty Light.
Yeah, dude.
I like my piss water.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
No, I'm not. I actually, speaking of that, can you grab me a beer out of that fridge?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to drink on the podcast? There's a Baltimore Blonde in there.
Baltimore.
A Baltimore Blonde.
It's a Guinness. That's the first Guinness brewery in the U.S. is in Baltimore, Maryland.
Dark beer.
It's light, actually.
That's
why it's the blonde. Yeah.
That looks disgusting.
How can you tell that looks disgusting?
I don't know.
It's got the Maryland flag on it. It's beautiful.
God, I think that's why it looks disgusting.
It's gorgeous. I'm rocking. I got the Baltimore Maryland flag on my shoulder.
Yeah, remember when I asked you where you're from? I guess people would have already figured it out.
I do know where I'm from. I don't know where I'm from. Anybody got any guesses? At least I'm not from Cleveland.
It's not Baltimore.
All right, wait, never mind. I'm breaking the truce. That's
yeah. Too early. 45 minutes too early.
Maybe. Keep talking. I'll be back.
So, all right. My next question was going to be, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I didn't even put any thought into it. I didn't even realize it was New Year's until like halfway through the day yesterday, and someone was like, "It's New Year's Eve," and I was like, "Oh shit, it is New Year's Eve."
I was nervous to go to the gym today.
That's what I'm not looking forward to that at all. Dude, we saw a bunch of people running when we got on our way here over that bridge. It is
always like that. New Year's, everybody goes to the gym.
For like the first 3 weeks.
Yeah. I don't really have, honestly, it sounds cheesy, but my New Year's resolution is to stick with my YouTube schedule. If I can stick to the YouTube schedule that I have for the whole year.
But it's super hard because like you have other things happening and you're like, I could squeeze it in if I really, really tried. But like, how hard do I want to try?
Dude, it is like another job because I'll work 50 hours at work and then my Saturday and my Sunday consist of like recording shit and then editing it so I don't sound like an idiot.
So that's how my mom is. Not with YouTube, obviously.
Yeah, but
my mom, So Dogtown Bakery.
Bakery.
If you guys want any dog treats, my mom makes fantastic.
They are good.
She makes dog treats?
I've tried them. They're very good.
Actually, I have tried some of them. I have. It's all like people food.
Yeah.
They don't taste that good. I will say. So I hope that doesn't knock them too bad. But she has a bunch of different ones.
I haven't eaten dog food before. Yeah. I've tried it.
I haven't tried actual dog food. Have I eaten like those bacon strips?
I've never tried one of those.
They do smell good,
those
dude.
Look like they'd fuck your insides off.
Probably.
Your stomach would be in a full-out war after that.
I have eaten dog food before. I ain't gonna lie.
Like the bag of dog food?
Yeah.
Dude, I used to eat.
And you know what makes it worse? You know what makes it worse?
Why did you do that?
I went for a second handful.
Wait, you ate a whole handful? A whole handful?
You went for a second.
Were you drunk?
Why didn't you just like eat one piece? You just went like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this all the way.
You know, if we're gonna put it all on the table, you know what else I've eaten?
Oh my god,
fish food.
Fish food.
It's fucking good.
That
I'm sorry.
Can't taste like anything.
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
That's a hot take. How could you even say that?
It's a steamy hot
With
take.
a straight
But
face.
anyone that's listening, they're gonna try it. I know they are.
I
And they're
hope you guys aren't dumb enough to try fish food.
If you go to the hospital because you ate too much fish
Dude,
food
I
and
need a whole
dog food,
jar of fish food.
we did not tell you.
All right,
We're
please
trained
say that-
professionals.
hold on. Please say that one more
I had
time.
eaten a whole jar of fish food
In one sitting.
and I was
A whole
fine.
jar?
Yeah,
in
dude.
one
I
sitting.
used to take those pinches and just.
Why?
How did you try
What's
it?
wrong
Why did you
with you?
Did you
No
just
idea.
get curious?
No idea.
Like
No.
just to say you did it?
You ever
Like,
eat-
if I did that, I don't think I'd tell people.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was good. And to add to this too, I don't think I was that young. Like I think I was like 9.
Oh my god.
That's a lot younger than I was thinking.
Have you ever eaten like bugs and worms? My brother and I used to dig up worms in the backyard.
so
and just
I
eat
Yeah,
had-
them.
that's weird.
So one of my buddies, when we were playing,
That's,
when I,
you
so
eat fish food. Relax.
I just graduated from
bad.
college. I played college baseball, but this one time before like a big game or something, one of my buddies found a worm and he like kept it in his pocket, and then in like the circle in the pregame, he just like took it out and just
just
ate
slurped it down.
Oh, but dude, it gets the boys going.
I bet.
It
I
gets
bet.
them
That's
buzzing.
hype. That's hype.
Imagine that worm. He's just like living
gets
in a
the people
pocket, and then he
going.
just disintegrates in your stomach acid.
That's right.
Poor
Yeah.
guy.
I mean, you could
Dude, that happens to everything we eat.
Poor guy.
Or
Not fish food. It's already dead.
would you try
is
crickets?
it fish food just like
I don't think so.
like isn't it like plankton or krill that they've like dehydrated?
I hope it's something not
I don't
weird.
know.
Let me
Wait a
look it
minute.
up.
Did you just say you wouldn't try a cricket?
I don't think so.
Dude,
A live
You've eaten-
cricket.
You've eaten fish food.
I've eaten crickets before. They're
That's
not
what
bad.
I
It's
pick up
like
a
an actual
cricket,
meal.
I can't
yeah,
eat it.
people actually eat
in
those.
Other, in
So
Asia
you'll
and stuff,
eat
they eat them.
things that you're definitely not supposed to eat, but you won't eat. or
Look, I'm
try
not
the same
saying
thing.
I wasn't weird.
I think I'll
But
try
I'm
it.
just saying that
Yeah,
putting
you're
a
definitely not saying
squirming
that.
live
Was
thing
I
in
right?
my
Squid meal, shrimp meal,
fish meal, squid meal, what's meal? Earthworms
like just like ground up shrimp.
and vitamins and minerals, baby.
You got minerals?
Dude, you got healthy as shit on that fish food.
That's how you got jacked. It was the fish food.
New
Yeah.
diet plan.
So I need to go
Fish
back
food
to the
only.
fish food. I've
Yeah.
gained some weight, and I need to go back to the fish
Fish
food.
food only.
Go back to
I'm on a
fish food diet.
I'm a
Fish off run.
No, you can tell people like I'm on a fish only diet.
Yeah,
like,
right.
oh, you're a pescatarian? No,
Well-
no, like their food. Like,
Yeah.
I'm on
Yeah.
fish food.
Instead of the liver king, you're just gonna be the fish food boy.
Just sprinkle it on your tongue.
You're gonna create a whole other channel just dedicated to getting jacked from eating fish food.
But then you should
Fish food and
also
dog food.
just go on some terrible weight loss thing for you, and then blame it on not blame
Dude,
it, but
how-
credit the fish food, and
Credit
then
the
reap
fish food.
the benefits.
Speaking of Liver
financially.
King, how are people still watching that guy?
I was just going to say that.
After he lied repeatedly,
Right to everybody's
repeatedly,
face.
Dude.
he's just like, yeah, I don't use those. I don't use those.
No, but like he didn't even say like, haha, no, I don't use it. He's like, I
I've
don't use
never
it. I
touched
never used it. I'm insulted that
and
you
then
would
his
think that.
apology was even worse. It made it 10 times worse. Did
Yeah.
you watch that video?
It was horrible.
Dude,
I
he
didn't
was like,
watch it.
I did it.
I saw a short of it.
I did it for the men who are depressed.
What?
Who are anxious. I'm like, dude, the last thing you need to tell a depressed person is to
But
take
I've been
steroids.
lying to you.
No, but like he didn't tell them to take it. But like that, I feel like that'll make people more depressed if they like are doing everything
this
this guy's
whole
doing
thing, they've
and
been,
looks
like-
nothing
and looks
like
nothing
it. And they're
like it.
still chubby, and they get depressed. Like this is pointless. This is
Dude.
like I'm never gonna look like that.
He should have just swallowed it and said, yeah, I lied. I
Well,
looked
dude,
really good.
He made a dick ton of money off all that
Dude, he
liver
sold-
supplements
yeah,
and stuff
he sold
too. And
supplements.
he has his own brand, and like
I just don't understand how people like still like you've lost your reputation at that point.
Oh,
like
yeah.
how do people still follow him? I think he probably ended up benefiting from the situation.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he
from
got
all
way
this
more
publicity.
publicity.
Yeah.
which like he was already getting a bunch somehow. Like I don't, he just walked around with his shirt
The
off.
question, though, is how much did he lie about? Because he also said on that Sunday Barstool podcast that he doesn't wipe his ass. So
Oh, the primal lifestyle, no
Yeah.
deodorant, no toothpaste.
he said
He doesn't wipe his ass.
He says it's so perfect that he doesn't even have to wipe his ass.
his shit
Yep.
is so like
Yep.
nutrient
So I need
full
to
or whatever
know-
that like it
I
doesn't
need him
it doesn't
to-
smear.
to let me know.
Those are always a magical shit when you take
Here's
a shit.
that
And
long-
but there's never a no wipe shit.
That's exactly what I was
I
going to say.
always
The no
double
wiper
check.
is a paradox because in
Yeah.
order to know it's a no wiper,
Exactly.
you have to
Unless
wipe.
you have that much confidence
Dude, I
in
do
it.
not have the balls to do that.
No.
I don't think I do either. Just walking around with poop
Like,
drawers
could
all day.
you imagine?
Fucking
Poop
poop
drawers?
drawers.
People poop.
Some poop britches.
So
Oh,
does the
fuck.
Liver King walk around with poop in his drawers? That's what I need to
I
know.
have no idea. Probably.
And he never wears a shirt, so literally the only piece of clothing he
Probably
has
smells.
is filled with poop.
It's a smelly boy.
I mean, he definitely smells because he doesn't wear deodorant
in the house too. They have he thinks the phone waves are gonna mess you up or something like that.
How does he get all the videos?
I have no idea. They talk about how they have this jar, this box that they put their phones in to keep them from emitting whatever fucking waves they emit.
The primal lifestyle.
What if he's right?
I have no idea.
What if he lives 150?
Dude, you take that phone and you stick it right next to your balls, and it just answers text messages all day and just cooks your sack.
Yeah, probably.
And but I mean that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Literally.
We're all gonna die eventually.
Dude, I wouldn't want to live to 150.
No, fuck that.
Yeah, but if you live to 120,
just to say, you're gonna be miserable for 30 years because you can't do anything.
People always say this. They're like, "Why would I be healthy? I don't want to live to 150, right?" But if you got to remember, if you live to 150, your 120th birthday, you're looking like you're 60, which is still a pretty livable life. It's not like you're a raisin. If you're a raisin at 70, you're not going to live another 70 years as a raisin. You're going to die at 90. Raisin. Yeah, as a date.
I wouldn't want to last long in the miserable time where you're everyone it's other people have to wipe your ass.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to. Not the Liver King though. He'll be fine.
No,
he'll be okay. I don't know.
Did you guys have any interesting pets growing up?
What do you? I had
exotic
fish.
pets.
Yeah, I had fish.
I had lizards that we won them at the carnival. You know,
okay.
the ping pong ball game. So yeah, there's this carnival that would come to town every year, and there's this game you would play. You had to throw a ping pong ball into a fish bowl. There's a bunch of fish bowls. You got to get them inside. And if you get a certain amount in, then you get a prize. And they gave out goldfish and lizards. And I've heard the goldfish. I came home with 2 goldfish and 2 lizards, and my mom was like, "What the fuck did you bring to the house?"
She's like, "This is the kind of family we are now."
I had to buy crickets and stuff like that.
That's why. Yeah, that's so much more upkeep.
Yeah,
you have to buy a cage for them.
That's a good topic. Why? I don't understand why anyone has a reptile as a pet.
Dude, it's terrifying.
I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, but
it's not domesticate them. They're not.
Because a reptile's brain is so underdeveloped.
You could domesticate a snake, or at least they're friendly. There's a lot of snakes that are just used to people. That's pretty much domesticated.
The only thing that
being used to people and actually being domesticated to know I'm not gonna fuck.
You don't
anybody.
Are you trying to train the snake to get your beer from the fridge or something?
Yes.
That'd be pretty dope.
Just
a reptile.
in with a
there's only 2 things a reptile thinks of: is food or not food.
And heat. They're cold-blooded.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. But they're dogs. Dogs get attached to their person and know their person. A snake.
Dogs are
they borderline
cool,
have feelings.
The fact that you can train dogs to tell if people are gonna have a seizure, if your blood sugar is too low and stuff like that. They can literally smell that on your body.
Oh, for diabetics.
Yeah, for diabetics. And my cousin had a service dog that would she would have a seizure. The dog would tell her before the dog would nudge her and be like, "Yo, you're about to have a seizure," and she'd lay down on the ground, have the seizure, and the dog would lay on top of her to keep her from hurting herself.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, and then she'd wake up and get back up and on with the rest of her day.
Can you imagine doing that? They'd be
guy,
in the middle of a podcast, I'd take my headphones off, be like, "Guys, 1 second, I'm gonna have a seizure."
Yeah.
Do you guys have a pillow I can have?
I don't know how they figured that out though. How do you what occurred where they're wait, dude, these dogs know when we're gonna have a seizure.
I have no idea.
Bro.
I don't even know what you start acting
They're
weird,
so
or
smart.
you give off they can smell it.
I've looked it up before because I was interested in how they know they could smell it. So basically, you emit I don't know. Prior to that happening, same with when you have low blood sugar, you emit some sort of, I don't know if it's a pheromone or what, but you emit something that comes through your skin, and the dogs can smell it.
Wow, and, that sucks. That means it's not a sixth sense. Just a smell.
I mean, but
you can smell seizures. That's a fucking superpower, dude.
I know, but I don't know, but I guess a reptile wouldn't be as long as you don't call it a pet. It'd be like owning a cool piece of art.
But people who have reptiles,
what a reptile is.
What about hermit crabs?
What? I don't even know what kind of animal.
But how many?
It's a crab.
It's a crustacean.
A crustacean.
There you go.
I don't know.
I think it counts as a fish, technically. Are crustaceans in the fish family?
No, because it's like a bug almost.
Ugh.
Well, so there's birds, there's mammals, reptiles, amphibians, and then fish as its own group. So where do crustaceans fall in that? I think they're fish. They breathe.
They're not. No, they're not.
Water. They have gills. They're fish.
I don't think
they have.
I don't think crabs.
Crabs have gills. Yes.
What?
Interesting.
I learned something.
Isn't Baltimore known for crab?
Yeah,
right.
That's I've taken enough crabs apart.
That's why I was I probably shouldn't. You probably know more than me. I'm not gonna die on this hill.
So growing up, we had I had a hermit crab that I bought at the beach. Well, my parents bought it for me at the beach when I was little. This was when I was so little. Like when I was in my old house. I had to only be like maybe 4 years old. And I was waiting to take a shower. I turned the shower on, and so I'm butt naked in my room playing with my hermit crab. Just butt naked playing with my hermit crab. And my hermit crab, like, I got my legs open like this, sitting on the floor, just playing with my hermit crab, and he crawls straight up to my fucking pecker and pinches the tip of my pecker.
I knew exactly where that was going.
What did you think was going to happen? What was your thought process on that?
You got to learn, man. Survival of the fittest.
If you're gonna be dumb, you got to be tough.
I'm sorry, but I'm about as tough as they come. Eating fish food is better than that. Eating fish food is just a curiosity.
You're gonna die on that hill by yourself.
I wonder what it. I wonder. No. I wonder what it tastes like. You
ate a whole jar. You didn't wonder what it tastes like.
All right, you did. Then you were like, I'm glad I did that.
Yeah, I would.
This is way cheaper than people.
Okay,
food.
But I don't get butt naked and play with my pets, especially ones that have.
I'm 4 years old. Like that's just. You've never been naked and played with a pet before?
No.
Do you not like?
I can't say I purposely is like. I feel like go playing with a dog. Let me take my shorts off.
I was waiting for a shower. I wasn't like.
Hold on.
Time to play with my pet. Fucking.
Sorry, Skippy. I can't play with you yet. I'm still clothed.
Yeah.
Fido doesn't hang out with me unless I'm naked.
I know someone who their mom wouldn't let them have a dog when they were younger because their mom felt bad and felt weird that dogs don't wear clothes. It's like the dogs are naked and she didn't want a naked animal.
That's got to be a phobia.
That's fucking. That's
dude,
fake.
It was weird.
That's no way. That's real.
That's literally what she did. I heard it straight from her mom.
You want to know a guy that has an absurd number of pets? Our fucking fact checker over there has 3 dogs and 3 cats. Literally, they like multiply. I go over to his house and there's just a new animal running around every time I'm over there. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did this come from?
I think that's a zoo. What do we call that?
It starts.
Dude, but you can't have enough dogs.
We can talk as much shit as we want because he can't defend himself.
Yeah,
he's like,
he'll just try and scream loud enough so the mic will pick it up.
Yeah, fuck you.
You can't have enough dogs, man.
Shit on the guy that can't defend himself.
Yeah, right.
Easiest way to do it.
Oh my god. Fuck.
So I went to grade school with this girl who had 3 rabbits, had a couple of reptiles, just like every animal you can think
Those
of.
Don't
she
mix
just had
well.
Like, what kind of parents are like, yeah, you can have all these animals?
That's nuts. People that have spiders, that's where I think it's a little
tarantulas?
weird. I don't mind reptiles. Reptiles are cool. They're at least they got I don't know, they just got scales there. I don't know, they're cool. Reptiles are cool.
It's a piece of art.
But they're not gross. Like spiders, you ever see those people that put spiders and it crawls out of their mouth like the tarantula and shit?
Yes.
What if it goes the
crawling
wrong way?
over their face and stuff? That doesn't really sit well with me.
What if it goes the wrong way and you just digest your pet spider?
I don't even want to know because tarantulas have quills almost. The hair on their body is sharp.
Well,
apparently.
It's not sharp all the time, but they can make it sharp. I think,
what?
As a defense mechanism. So
They
the
can
hair
shoot
lays
quills.
They
down.
got a whetstone. They just start grinding on it and sharpening it up. How do they make it? Oh,
I
so
don't
they
know,
can
the hair stands up.
Tarantula, they can shoot that too. Some of them.
Their hairs?
Yeah, they can shoot shit.
Yeah.
As if they weren't terrifying enough already.
Well, there's a snake that
Holy
can spit
shit.
acid and it spits it in your eyes. It goes an
Fucking
animal's trying to
assholes,
get it.
dude.
It'll spit in the animal's eye and it's
Yeah, sure. I want to keep one of those in my house.
It's
Yeah,
pepper
right?
spray, but natural pepper spray.
But worse, if
Yo,
it's
I got a
poison.
question. What's the only food that doesn't expire?
Are you asking because you know the answer
I do
and you
know
want
the
us to guess
Okay,
it?
all right.
Honey.
There you go. You
And
got it.
I knew that.
Is it honey?
It is honey.
Okay.
But apparently
I knew
infants
that.
can't have honey. I learned this
Infants?
the last week. Yeah, you can't give honey to babies.
Why? What happens?
I
Can they
have no
not
idea.
You also
digest
can't
it?
give water to babies either if they're really young. Yep.
What?
Logan told me that. I would have never
Like, you
guessed.
have
I
to
would have
give,
killed my
like,
child
just
if she
breast
didn't.
Look up why you can't give honey to babies or why you can't give water to babies.
Why? Yeah, why?
I'm pretty sure I drank
They
a lot
don't
of
need to
Bud
be
Light.
hydrated?
I drank a lot of Guinness as a child, so does that count as water?
Look,
That's disgusting.
The top 2 searches: why can't give babies water? Why can't you give honey to babies?
So this is
There you
listening
go.
to us.
Yes, it is listening
probably.
to us.
Babies' bodies aren't suited for water until several months after birth.
What?
That's insane.
So, they shouldn't be hydrated?
Water
That doesn't make any
intoxication.
sense.
They must get it through the milk.
Or maybe they're just they don't have enough, any amount of water is too much. Too
No
much
idea.
water.
I'm assuming
because they're
honey's the
so
same
tiny.
thing. Oh, Lord. Infant botulism is caused by a toxin from
Botulism. What is that? I've heard that word
Clostridium
before.
Wait, is this honey?
What's botulism?
Yeah.
Sounds like something.
Also can contaminate honey. Well, interesting. I didn't know that was the issue.
But what's crazy is when you have allergies, if you move somewhere, you should eat the local honey because you get used to the allergies. Do you know that?
Oh, from the bees, like the pollen or whatever.
So like
what?
Yeah.
Where'd you learn this?
Again, Logan.
Yeah, Logan's already got it. She's got all the answers.
She's got all the answers.
It's fucked up. Yeah, Logan's gonna be our new fact checker. We gotta get Jake's out. Jake doesn't know enough.
Scream up, take a broomstick.
Hey Logan, you check this one for us?
She's like,
why can't babies have honey?
Hey Logan, what's up with the babies and the honey?
Yeah,
what's up with that shit?
What you selling?
Yeah, it lessens the symptoms with seasonal allergies.
No way.
Pretty cool, huh?
That's nuts. I didn't know that. I used to get crazy hives as a kid during spring. Really? I haven't had them in a while, but like I would literally one day I'd just break out and my whole body would get covered in hives randomly.
Don't do that.
How long would that last?
Like a week.
It's not leprosy.
Oh God. What about leprosy?
I said, you sure it's not leprosy?
I'm pretty sure he'd be dead by now.
I'm from Nazareth. I live with Jesus and I have leprosy.
And he didn't heal you?
He didn't heal me.
How are you supposed to heal the lepers?
Well, I was kind of a dick. So
when I was younger, when I would hear those stories,
I used to be a huge piece of shit.
I said used to be. Have you ever seen I Think You Should Leave?
I don't
on
think
Netflix?
So. No.
Dude, it is hilarious. It's one of the funniest shows.
What's it about?
It's just like a bunch of skits. Like it's kind of like the Chappelle Show, but it's this dude
okay.
Tim Robinson. He's hilarious.
I don't mean to get religious, but I do want to watch that show. There's a show about Jesus. Basically, it's like a bunch of scripture, but it's like really good. Apparently, it's gotten a bunch of awards and like it was group funded too. So it's got its own app. I forget what it's called.
App.
Yeah, like that's the only way you can stream it on an app. I think it's on Netflix now actually, but it was like group funded, so there wasn't. I guess you're right, but anyway, I don't know. It looked really good. I was like, I'm kind of interested in watching that.
Have you seen the ads for What Is a Woman?
Yeah.
I don't even want to.
I've seen all that stuff. I've seen like all the clips from it.
No, you would probably like it.
But I feel like
it's funny.
I mean, you pretty much get the gist from all the clips that are on TikTok and stuff.
It's by the Ben Shapiro, the Daily Wire thing.
Oh, actually, never mind.
Matt Walsh.
Matt Walsh, yeah. He literally just goes around and says, "What is a woman?"
Like he asks like gender studies people and doctors
and
who like do that
it.
stuff, and like nobody will answer because it's like someone who identifies as a woman. Yeah, but like what is that? What are they identifying as?
Yeah,
like, as a woman. And like
so
that's
what
it.
is it?
Exactly. Like
that's
let me know.
And then they like, what do you think a woman is? I was like, and then he's like, well, someone who has female reproductive organs and XY chromosomes. I think it's
some
XY.
girls like it's all about the stars.
I think I think you're right. It's XY.
XY.
I looked that up so that we don't sound like idiots.
Yeah.
What did you guys say?
Women are XY, right?
I think it's XY. And
Jake, are women XY?
And men are XX.
Women are XX? Damn.
Oh, there we go. He didn't even look it up. He just knew it.
Oh, they do have two X chromosomes.
Okay, so women are XX.
Males have XY.
Gotcha.
The Y is for the penis. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I want to watch it though. I think it's like $8.
It's $8.
Yeah, I do know you have to. I think you could watch like the first 10 minutes for free or something.
Or is it just one?
Just a big movie.
I don't know.
It's a
think
movie?
It's just a movie.
Yeah.
Well, like a documentary.
You want to watch that tonight?
Kinda. I will
after
watch
football. After
I
the
will
Ravens.
watch it.
After the Ravens beat the Steelers.
Can you check the Browns score?
That's a good idea.
Last I saw it was 3-0 Browns.
I can pull it up
at halftime.
It is 24-10.
Oh my God.
The Cleveland Browns.
Let's go.
And now their logo sucks. The Commanders, their logo is literally, I could have made that.
I don't know. I kind of like their jerseys. I'm gonna be honest. I like their
black jerseys.
Yeah.
I think
they're pretty cool.
Teams whose like normal color isn't black that get black uniforms. I think it looks sick.
Baltimore,
that is
baby.
really cool.
Baltimore do it. We do it. The black and gold.
Yeah, I do like, but that's like one of your colors. Like you're black and purple.
Yeah, that's
but like
true.
teams that don't have it in their main color scheme.
Shout out Edgar Allan Poe for the Raven.
Oh, for the Raven.
I really want to do.
Big poetry guy, huh?
I love Edgar Allan Poe.
You know what? You're pretty deep. On the surface, you seem like a dickweed, but you're a pretty cool guy.
Fucking hell.
I really want to do a live podcast. It's like you go live on YouTube.
Oh,
we
like
talk about this.
Or I want to do a podcast where we go to downtown Charleston and set up a fucking folding table and we just do it on the street.
We might get
like
hated on.
have something to be like, come
have
argue
people like
with
come
us
up
about
and
something.
like we'll have like an extra headset and a microphone and like just start grabbing people. Yeah.
What's your
story?
We can meet some pretty cool people.
Probably.
That would be fun.
That'd be really cool. I just need 2 plugs, one for the laptop and one for the.
We have to bring like a battery bank to fucking run that operation.
Yeah,
just do it out of a Starbucks. Use their Wi-Fi. Use their everything.
I want to do it on the street. I don't want to be in.
We could just go to Dunkin' and ruin their corporate meeting.
Dude, they had like a corporate meeting in this shitty ass Dunkin' in Folly.
I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, sorry.
Did they hold their corporate meetings there?
No, but my friend was closing and he thought he was turning the lights out and he turned the switch to the freezer off and melted like thousands of dollars worth of ice cream cakes.
Holy shit.
Did he get fired?
Came into work the next day. No, he didn't get fired.
Did they keep taking money out of his paycheck until he repaid it?
I have no idea. He didn't get fired, but
he's still working there today.
He's still there. Yeah, he actually owns the place.
He's still paying off his debt to Dunkin' Donuts for all the ice cream cakes.
The Indian family that owned it adopted him now, so he lives with them.
Okay, right. No, but I want to do because you can go live on YouTube. I want to do a live podcast, and I want to do it for 24 hours.
Oh God!
So my Lord!
It'd be like a challenge kind of thing, Can
we talk for 24 hours straight?
Well, what I'd have to do is I'd have to rotate people.
Just gonna film yourself sleeping?
No, I want to be up the whole time.
Yeah, that sounds like the hardest part is just staying awake for 24 hours.
Right. I would do it with you.
So how Mr. Beast? I've been looking at a lot of like big YouTubers, like what they did in the beginning. Mr. Beast did like a lot of stupid challenges. Like one of his big subscriber jumps is when he counted to like 1 million or something.
You eat Tide Pods for fun.
Sometimes.
Like not even the challenge portion. You just
if he eats fish food,
right?
Who knows what else this kid eats?
But like if I go live and then we could do us 3 for 3 hours, and then do like someone else for another 3 hours, But I'd need a lot of people.
I'd be down. I'd be 100%. I would do it for more than 3. I would go the distance with you.
That would be dope. And then I'd put like shit on Instagram.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Maybe I'll get lucky.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Q, I think tonight we're gonna go all the way.
Our living situation would be a little different after that.
You'd only need 1 bedroom.
Yeah. I'm just sleeping in bed with both.
We'd have 2 offices.
Hey, can I come? I got a nightmare. Can I sleep in your bed?
Or come on. You walk in, Mom, I threw up.
Yeah. That was me just screaming down the hall. I'm like, Mom, I'm throwing up. And she's like, what am I going to do about it?
All right, clean it up and shut the hell up. I'm trying to sleep. We have work tomorrow, dickhead.
I didn't ask. No, I think it'd be cool. I think it would get a lot of people.
Here, you want to try this?
Would click it for no reason.
It's pretty good.
But
it's actually my favorite beer.
I would put it on like Instagram. So like everyone I know would like come on.
That is
and,
actually
comment.
pretty good.
It's really good.
I get like is it like a flavored?
It's a blonde beer. It's like an ale.
It tastes pretty good though.
It's very good. It's like you're not drinking like a stout like.
Interesting flavor.
Yeah, that's not real bitter at all.
No,
it's pretty sweet actually.
The UBV is pretty low.
Why do you care about the sun, dude?
The sun?
The rays from the sun. What are you talking about?
No, the UBV. That's brewery talk. That's what UBV is. I've never. I'm
ABV.
not a big. Is it
ABV?
Is
alcohol
it ABV?
by volume?
No, it's not alcohol by volume. It's UBV. It's about
how nasty it is.
It's pretty much how bitter it is, how hoppy it is.
Oh, gotcha.
And so like I'm pretty sure the higher the number, the more bitter it is. Like you're drinking fucking pine needles, like an IPA, like a double IPA.
I fucking hate IPAs.
It's over here, but
I do not. But
yeah,
IPAs.
If you're like ever at a brewery and you're like trying to figure out what beer you want, like look at the UBV and like that's an easy way of telling whether it's gonna be like crazy hoppy or not.
Gotcha. I don't think I've ever seen that. Now that you say it, like, I don't think I've ever seen it next to it.
A month ago.
You'll notice it now.
I might.
Yeah, is there good beer up in Wisconsin?
Actually, yeah. Good beer and good cheese.
That's what they're known for, right?
Back down. I had cheese curds the other day for the first time. I love them.
Dude,
I love them.
Where'd you have them?
In Charleston here. There's a brewery called the Rusty Bull. We went to watch the USA World Cup game, and I was munching on cheese curds and drinking beer at 10 a.m.
It's so much better in Wisconsin. Like every fucking cheese curd from anywhere is amazing.
Well, you haven't had these ones.
That's true. You're right.
You don't know.
Nah, yeah. I'll have to find out.
One thing I'm so pumped that they have down here a lot is hush puppies. You can get them at any restaurant. Because in Ohio, they're not very common.
Bread, aren't they?
It's literally breaded dough, but they're just fucking delicious.
But it's amazing.
It's so good.
So fucking good.
I don't know if I've had hush puppies before, but not in a while.
It's literally they just take dough and deep fry it.
So let's just get some hush puppies and cheese curds.
And some crabs. I'll steam some crabs for us.
There we go.
I'll pass on that.
Dude, last time I had crab legs, I was throwing up
on that? You don't like crabs?
And my throat just closes up and kills me.
Oh, I forgot you're allergic.
Okay, but how big of a deal?
You're kind of soft for that. Can you like grow up and stop being allergic?
I'm
to
actually
seafood?
not.
That is a pretty childish thing for you to do.
I've never had that when I was a kid, but then one time when I was on senior trip, I got a like $90 like seafood bucket that I split with like 2 guys, and I went to bed that night and I was just like the whole time. So I
Did you have to go to the ER?
No, I just went to sleep.
You just pushed through
forever,
Yeah.
eternal sleep.
Well, because I I
breathe
just
through the pain.
I was just like I've never been allergic to anything, so I was like I don't think I'm allergic, so I was just like.
But did you know what it was when it was happening? You're like, oh, I must be allergic to that.
No, I figured it out.
It sounds like you're allergic. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't really sound like
I'm
you're
no
not allergic to
doctor.
anything.
Well, I didn't notice until I got coconut shrimp like a month later because then it happened again, and I was like,
Oh, so it's not just crab.
Did it happen later in your life?
Yeah,
Or-
I used to eat
That's
seafood
wild.
all the time.
All right, well, we'll have crabs together.
All
Fuck
right,
him.
deal.
He doesn't have to.
I'll
come.
eat
I like
the cheese
crab.
curds. And
Crabs are really good.
Yeah, I fucking love crabs.
So again, it's self-diagnosed, but like I can eat a little bit of it. So like I'll get coconut shrimp and just suffer through the pain because it's good. You know?
You had some literally yesterday.
Yeah, and it just makes my throat like
Dude,
close a little bit.
got an issue.
But if I don't go to the
Like a
tipping
weird
point,
kink you have, allergic reaction.
yeah.
I love anaphylactic
Hold
shock.
on, babe. I'm not ready.
Anaphylactic
I'm not ready for
shock's like
sexy
my
time
favorite.
yet.
All right, I'm ready.
I can breathe way too well to have sexy
It's
time.
like being choked constantly the whole time. You know.
You have an EpiPen?
No, I told you it's self-diagnosed.
Yeah, the Navy wouldn't really like if you fucking were
Also
allergic
that,
to that.
yeah. I think I just figured out that I have asthma too.
You have asthma?
I think
You're
so.
turning
So
into
it's
a
weird.
huge pussy.
So my
Yeah, I
brother
think
had
this
holy
is
shit.
really
my
helping.
brother had asthma and was allergic to shellfish and tree nuts as a kid. He grew out of it, and now I'm getting all the
Oh, he
shit. that
gave it to you.
And he gave it to me. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Dude, I was at Logan's
Why would he
house,
do something
and
like
she
that?
has a bunch of cats, and usually, because I think I'm allergic to cats, so like I
Yeah,
sneeze.
you're miserable
Dude, I
every
can't
time you
hang
come
out
home.
with you anymore.
Dude, literally. Well, I used to sneeze, and my eyes would get watery.
Why do we live together?
Because we're not having a cat. That's why.
Yeah, I don't want a cat either. Fuck
Okay,
cats.
good.
I'm sorry if any of you have cats.
Is this place pet friendly?
No.
My dad was allergic to cats too, so we never had cats growing up.
But it like switched.
Dogs are better. So
I used to have
Dogs are
itchy
better.
eyes.
100%. Big dogs.
Dog person.
Big dogs specifically.
yeah.
Little dogs are like you
That's
feel
what-
like you just trapped them in the backyard.
Dude, like, how far could you kick one? You think like at least 15 yards?
I could get a good kick out of one.
Dude, like I've almost
so fucked.
kicked his dog like 4 times just in the 4 days we were on vacation.
See, I don't go around kicking dogs, but
Okay, well, okay, that sounded bad, but I didn't purposely seek out to kick this dog. But the fuck, oh, dude, I almost killed him with a golf club.
what are
did.
you doing to this poor dog?
Dude, so I was
They're
just
calling,
I was
they're
practicing.
calling
I was practicing my chipping
whoever the
because
CPS is for
Now we're
dogs.
definitely
I was
kidding.
practicing my chipping in the living room last night, and Matt's
Dog
like,
saw
"You
a
probably
shiny
shouldn't
object.
do that." And then I like take a half swing, and then the dog just like runs right in front of me. I
my
was like,
God.
"What are you doing, you
Could have
moron?"
cracked that dude's
So
skull.
I hit my brother over the head with a golf club growing up.
Congrats.
Yeah, it was an accident. Similar situation. I was in the backyard hitting golf balls, and
Congrats.
he walked behind me. I didn't know he was there. And I do my backswing, and
Yeah.
I knock him in the head with my backswing. I don't know. And then I swung through, and he.
Why did you keep
No way.
swinging if you
So
hit him
I
on the
hit
backswing?
I hit him on the backswing. He like stumbled forward, and then I swung through and smacked him again. On my
So why did you? Once you hit him on the backswing, you'd be like, "Oh,
I don't know
probably
why.
shouldn't swing
Dude,
this."
you guys have
I
permanent
have no
damage from
idea. It was a driver too.
Unless you swing it like
That
a
might
pussy.
be a
It was
little
probably
better.
better. It wasn't an iron. Some kid in my
Yeah.
growing up, like a kid in high school, is like a really good friend of mine. His neighbor hit him over the head with an iron, and he was like in the hospital. He had a blood clot in his brain. Like
That's
he literally
kinda
like
sad.
they did brain
that's
surgery
like how
on
a lot
him.
of people die.
Yeah.
They did
Is that
brain surgery
hemorrhaging?
on him, and he had like one of those tubes they put. Like he woke up and there's like a tube in his brain still like sucking out like the blood clot.
That's absolutely
Does
awful.
that mean he woke up mid-surgery?
No, like
I
after
wish
the
that
surgery, they had to
holy-
leave it in, I guess.
Holy shit.
And so he's like awake, and he just has a hole in his skull and a fucking
That's
tube
fucking
going into his
terrifying.
brain.
That's fucking awful, dude.
One Christmas, I got a new baseball bat. My sister got like some pink guitar or something. I was like swinging it in the living room, like taking some practice hacks. This new bat's sick. I smoked her guitar and broke it.
Merry Christmas.
Are you gonna play
so
guitar
bad.
on the
Merry
podcast?
Christmas. I could.
You want to go
I
break it
felt
out?
so bad.
That's on my
We can
bucket
start
list.
singing some
We can have a
Tyler
sing-along.
Childers.
We can have a sing along.
Yeah,
We've
you
done
can,
that before.
You can
Have
put
a
those
concert?
words on and the ball bouncing across it.
Like the what's that commercial? The plate commercial. You know what I'm talking about with the animal plates?
Oh my God! Holy throwback!
Zoo-
Yeah,
Zoo Pals.
Holy
Zoo Pals.
What is that? 2008? Like
Probably
where the hell-
before that, dude.
If you had those at your birthday party,
You were
it was gonna be
that
a
guy.
rocking birthday,
And
dude.
you put the ketchup in one
Oh,
ear, the honey
yeah.
mustard in the other, get some
Fries in
chicken
the
nuggets
face.
and
going.
just the a mountain of nuggets.
That was
Can you
before
still buy
Chick-fil-A
those?
was in Maryland.
I wonder if you can still buy
the
those.
plates.
Yeah.
Zoo Pals?
Probably.
Are they still around?
I mean, I feel like that'd be tough for them to go.
You know what I saw the other day, which was
kids
wild?
don't-
The throwback. It was the old Disney Channel commercials from when we were growing
When
up.
they
With
draw
the kids
the-
like jumping, like with the fucking.
Oh, yeah.
The kids
When,
like
like-
flying across the screen.
like
and,
before they
like,
show
the
a
film
Disney
reels.
movie?
Yeah.
Damn, you still can buy these.
Holy shit! They're $88.
I think that is a
limited edition
limited
Zoo
edition.
Pal.
The cow.
How-
Who the hell is
You should get it
collecting
and then like have it in
Zoo
a case.
Pals?
Like every time someone comes in, dude, you
Oh
want to see
my
my new
God.
Zoo Pal I just got?
Really?
This one's sick. It's a
But
cow.
they are no longer made though. That's kind of sad.
That's
So cool.
why it's $88.
Speaking of collecting things, we got to get a camera that like something we can print photos off of, so that we can start actually putting some
Polaroid?
stuff on the. We can get Polaroid.
we have
but
like 3 in the house.
we have 3
I was
Polaroids.
gonna
now?
say I know Logan has one.
She has a real one, and then I
We
have.
have 3 Polaroids in this house, and I was unaware.
She has a real one that prints like the old school big Polaroid, and then we
There, I
have.
see one on the.
I just
on the-
learned
Oh, yeah.
don't shake them.
Yeah, you don't shake Polaroids.
Apparently, it makes the picture blurry.
It can blur the picture.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Then how? Why is that such a
Shake it
everybody
like
shake
a
it?
Polaroid
I don't know.
picture.
Come on, shake it, shake
Exactly.
it, shake it.
Well, thanks a lot, Andre 3000. You just ruined everybody's family photos.
God fucking damn.
Oh, are you still planning on putting that bar in?
Yes,
My
I
buckle
do.
makes
That would be-
impressions on
I
the
want.
side
I
of
really
the-
because I could use that for forever. It'd probably have to be handmade, but like
The bar?
right here.
Like you want like a wooden one or like a granite, like to match the
Oh,
the counter probably.
No,
right?
I wouldn't match anything in here.
Really? You wouldn't match the countertop?
Well, no, because what if we move out in 2 years and then I have a fucking random granite bar top that doesn't match my house?
Could you possibly grab me another beer?
Yeah. I think
Could
that
you-
was the only one of those.
Could you?
This is the only. That was the last
possibly
one.
Yeah, because you're an alcoholic.
Can you grab me a
There's
Bud
some
Light then?
Coronas or Bud Light.
I don't have any limes, and I'm just gonna drink a Bud Light.
Shake it.
God.
Shake
Jake,
it.
do you want a
Corona
beer?
without a lime
Shake
is
it.
so much worse.
You're gonna just let me drink alone?
Yep.
That's fucked up.
I want you to suffer.
You can't come back,
I,
man.
w- I would, but you made me OD on Kratom, so.
Well,
Yeah.
relax.
And it's not even possible to OD. Yeah, you made him OD.
Is it not?
Fun fact, I
Hey.
pulled the trigger right before we started this podcast.
Old trick.
It was.
And-
you
Is
did
that
it
the
for fun.
thumbnail? Is that the title?
Yeah, we should add a
You want
picture
to
of him.
take a
Pulled
picture of
trick
me over
for
the
this.
Yeah, we'll
over
have
the
a,
toilet?
we'll get the picture
Maybe.
of him throwing up in the toilet and make it a thumbnail.
I'll do it again. I'll do it
I'll
for
do
the
it
views.
again for it.
Yeah.
You know, you actually
Well,
have
tell
to.
me I
throw-
won't, dude.
Man,
You tell me I won't
man
fucking do it.
throws up from talking about cancel culture.
Cancel culture literally made him sick.
And we can't.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Oh, well,
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Oh yeah, we started that,
That was
topic
45
and then
minutes
just,
ago.
but nobody answered. I
We
don't
didn't
think.
actually have. We didn't get.
Oh no,
through that.
you said you wanted to
Mine
stick
was
with your
YouTube.
Oh
YouTube
wait, you did ask
schedule.
that question already. I'm sorry.
Mine was YouTube. I wanted to stick to my schedule of YouTube.
Speaking of YouTube, I might. You want to edit that hunting video?
Today? No.
Not today, but do you want to?
Then yes.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
today.
I know. I'm just saying. Would you like to edit it? Because I need to get a laptop still, and at this rate, it's going to take longer than I'd like.
2 years.
Dude,
To get a
I don't
laptop?
have $3,000 to drop on a laptop. If
They're
the
not
other
that
one,
expensive,
this
are
one's
they?
$3,000.
You have a $3,000 laptop sitting in front of us.
Yeah, and that was $700 off.
Yes,
That's why you should
It
have
was
bought it.
$3,700.
Yep.
Dude,
I wonder
mine
if
was
I can get a
Mine was
used
like
one.
700.
That's the one I had last, and it froze every time I opened up.
After
fucking
how long
calculator.
of having it?
Yeah, that was when I was using Corel's
2017.
video editor that I
Okay,
bought
so
on
it
a
lasted
disc
5
at
years.
Office
Yeah,
Depot.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but now I needed a new one, so I was like, I'm gonna get one that lasts
Okay,
me.
so now let me spend 4 times what I spent on the last one.
Yeah.
Must be nice just to have a disposable income like that. Well, whatever, man.
Try sailing, man.
He's
Pays
trying-
the bills.
Do you think they'll let me?
You could? Honestly, you could go. You all you have to do is
Fake
take
it
a few
till I make it?
classes, and you could sail unlicensed.
I'll be your guys'. What is it? It's not a pilot.
wiper,
Wiper.
Who drives the fucking boat? What's
oiler.
his-
Oh, the deckies.
Captain.
The captain.
I was gonna say it's not a pilot. You're not
No.
a pilot of a
well,
ship.
there is
are you?
pilots.
Oh,
But
all right.
they're
The more you
pilots are the people that get you into ports, though. So like you got a pilot like Chesapeake Bay pilots. There's a pilot here for Charleston. Like all the
they
ports have a
may
pilot.
stay in the area.
600,000
all
a
they
year.
all
to
they
know
do
the ports
is they
and
go
stuff.
on a pilot boat out to the ship. They hop on the ship and bring the ship into port, and they don't even drive. They just sit there and they go, okay, left 5 degrees, right 5
Dude,
degrees,
that's
like
where
port
the money's
starboard.
at.
Dude, they make
They
so
make
much
a
money.
stupid amount of money, but it's like invite only shit. Like you can't like really apply for it. You got to know somebody who's a pilot, and they get
Yeah.
you into it. It's like super selective,
Wow.
and they have to study charts. The charts
All the
of the
time.
of the harbor. They have to like study them and know them like literally with their eyes closed.
Yep, and they change every week.
because the fucking sediment moves around and the channel shifts. So they got it's.
So how do they figure that out? Like radar? Send like your sound waves
I don't
down
think it moves
to
that much.
see
It's not like oh my god, we got to go fucking all the way around this whole mountain under the water right now. But like for Chesapeake Bay, there's 3 pilots to get to Baltimore. So I think it's like a 17-hour maneuvering or something like that. Actually, no, it's not that long. It's like
12.
8. What? To 12?
Yeah.
12 hours. So because
you're moving,
they got to memorize all these charts, right? So they can't memorize the whole fucking Chesapeake. So you when you get to the mouth of the Chesapeake in Virginia, they bring on a pilot. He goes like halfway up.
Oh, and then they have to bring on a different pilot.
Then that guy gets off, another guy comes on. He brings you past the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, and then the Baltimore pilot comes out and gets on, and he brings you into the harbor.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
it's a shit ton of money too.
It's
like $500,000.
So much money.
$500,000 a year.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
They make stupid cash.
All you do is 2
just
maneuvers.
to drive a fucking boat.
Yep. Not even drive it. Just
and they
tell
don't
them
even
how to drive it.
They literally hop on a boat, hop on the ship, drive it in, and get off.
Yeah.
And then they're done.
Dude, but it's funny because out of the country, there's some weird ass pilots, dude. Like when we were going into India, it was picked up a pilot.
India's nuts.
What is it called? Where they have to put the mat down and they have to bow towards the temple.
Oh,
I don't know what it's called.
Are you talking about Muslims?
That's what I was saying.
It's like 5 times a day.
They go to the. Like
I don't know the name of the praying they do.
They don't have to go anywhere, but if you're hardcore Muslim, they put the mat down and they point towards where that mosque is.
Yeah.
And
or you point north or something like that.
No, I think it's.
I don't know what it is, but
I'm not going to even act like I know. I don't fucking know.
I'm Catholic. He was telling the captain how to drive a ship, and then he's like, oh, it's time for me to do this. So he's facing the opposite way that the ship's driving, and he's like facing the back of the...
And he's just praying while you guys are maneuvering?
And he's praying, and then he'll tell you, like, where are we? And he'll be like this, and he's like, all right, 5 degrees starboard.
Say, hey, buddy.
Not even looking, just like laying on his back, like, 5 degrees starboard. Like, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Yeah, buddy, can you please look before I do this?
Yeah, he's not even looking out the window. He's looking at the door to get into the bridge, and he's just like, yep, 5 degrees starboard.
Why were you on the bridge? You're an engineer.
Because I snuck away.
You're supposed to be in the
You're supposed to keep your ugly mug in the engine room.
Yeah, bro. Well, go back to the basement with us. We love the basement.
So long,
I'm starting to feel better now.
Nice, dude. Yeah. It only took an hour.
Dude, all I had was that PB&J to eat today. I'm not like you, dude. I need food.
That was the whole issue. That was why everything got fucked up.
Because I didn't eat.
You didn't eat.
That's definitely it.
Are we going to CC's?
Oh, that's right.
I want to go to CC's.
I want to go to
CC's.
All right, now we have to.
You're going to watch the game right after this, are you not?
You're coming with me.
No, I mean, the game's at 8.
Game's at 8.
Well, the game that you want to watch.
You're going to introduce him to Luke.
You met Luke. What?
Me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he'll meet Luke. I'm seeing Luke before I leave. Whether it's today or tomorrow. I'm seeing Luke. Yeah.
Why don't you want to come watch football with me? Why are you like anti-football?
I'm not anti-football.
It's 8 o'clock game.
What?
That's what time the game is.
Okay.
And you're coming.
I'm my own man. I do what I want.
You're such an
Do
asshole.
not come.
Yeah, do not come. Do not come.
I'm going to come.
I'm coming.
Gonna come.
That fucking edit is hilarious. I love that edit.
That's one of my favorite fucking videos. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. So you said you've only been to Canada. You were talking about traveling. So you've only been to Canada.
I've only been on an airplane once, and that was my sophomore year of college to go to our spring trip in Florida.
So what's on your list? Like where do you want to go?
I want to go?
Yeah.
I want to go somewhere that has blue ocean water or like clear ocean water, because
a lot of places.
It's ironic because someone in this house, his family owns a house in the Bahamas.
Barbados.
That's what I said.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. It pays for itself because we just rent it out for the whole year. So it's like it's not even
whenever you want to use it. Just
exactly.
Like, hey, dickheads, get
so
out.
We're using it.
Nice.
And invite ourselves.
Yeah,
there.
we rent the whole thing. Yeah, we can go down there easy. And my dad flies for JetBlue, right? And he joined like right after 9/11 when JetBlue was still young. Mm-hmm. So the benefits he got are wild. Like my family can fly standby on JetBlue until the day he dies.
No shit.
Yeah. And
that's
so
awesome.
I'm like, I talk to my friends. They're like, what are you, like, rich? Like, how are you traveling and doing all this? I'm like,
just say yes.
I don't have to pay. Like, I just hop on the plane and go.
But it's also standby. Like, if the flight's full, right, you can't get it.
Yeah, well, my dad, you just check the loads. So basically, and usually you're flying, you fly red eyes. So you're flying at like 1, 2 in the morning because those are the flights that don't fill up.
Yeah.
But
That's pretty
also,
awesome.
literally, you're only paying taxes to get into the country, so it's nothing. But I can get us buddy passes and we can go down.
That would be fucking
You guys
awesome.
can fly standby.
Yeah, like the only beach I've been to is Myrtle Beach, and that trash ass place has brown ocean water.
Wait. How long can you get off work?
I mean, I'm like
Dude.
He's scheduling this fucking trip already.
I mean, I'm part-time, so I can just tell them I'm not coming. Like, I'm supposed to go back to work this week, but I didn't realize I'm going to Nashville. I just work in a factory.
In a factory?
Yeah.
Pencil factory?
No, not a pencil factory.
Dude, what if once, dude, your spit is all over the laptop, man. You just
like
spit.
That's a $3,000 spit you just let out.
Yeah, but what if when you come down in the summer?
Say it, don't spray it.
You come down for like 4 days, and then we go to Barbados, Bahamas, whatever the hell it is.
That'd be pretty dope.
I'll be back in
That'd probably
April.
have to be.
I'll be back in April.
If I were to do that, it would probably have to be after summer ball.
Yeah.
We could do it in June.
End of June.
I might be.
I'm gonna be leaving in July again to go back to work.
And we can do a podcast.
I'm doing a turkey hunting trip in April.
Okay, so June.
If you want to come, we need to film. We need a camera guy.
I'm gonna have to get back to you on that because I would have just gotten home. I don't know if I want to leave.
It's
Leave
like a
again.
week.
Logan would kill you
We're going to New Hampshire
unless she
Maybe.
comes too.
Maybe.
with Leffingwell, and we're being Timmy DeWitt.
I do like Timmy. I like my Timmy.
Mm-hmm.
I like my
TD,
Timmy
baby.
DeWitt.
That was my roommate senior year. Me and Timmy.
Good old Timmy.
That was a OP room. I loved that room. We were playing NHL on the Xbox, the PS4 every day. That shit was so much fun. And we both had absolutely horrible sleep schedules, so it worked out very well. And we both sleep like rocks.
We should do that.
You could be having a party in the room, and both of us would just sleep right through it.
We should do that actually. What's the flight to Barbados?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What kind of question is that?
What's normally the cost of a flight to Barbados?
We would get buddy passes. It would be like $100, $200.
Oh my lord,
That's not bad for flights, right?
that's fucking amazing.
It's
Really?
So you'd fly standby with me. So basically, if we did this,
VIP
I could talk
shit.
to my dad. It's not VIP. It's whatever
let me
seats
have this,
left. you get whatever seats left. But it's cheap, which is nice. But yeah, we'll get buddy passes and go down there, stay for a week. It's fun. It's like
That'd
a
be
block and a
so
half from the
cool.
beach too. We could walk down to the beach.
Is it like white sand, clear water?
Is it really
Yeah.
like what you see in the
It's
movies?
fucking gorgeous.
Oh yeah,
That'd be
Look
awesome.
it up. We can go for crop over too, which
you
is
say it
like
is Barbados?
crop over. Yeah, crop over is like
Ew.
the Mardi Gras of Barbados, basically. So it's supposed to be the end of the
See a bunch of
sugarcane
tits?
season.
Sounds amazing.
Dude. All over the place. Do you know who's Bayesian?
Who's Bayesian? You be
That's
thinking of Asian?
Barbados, but who's Bayesian? There's a singer, Rihanna.
That's gotta be
Rihanna's
racist.
Bayesian.
It has to be.
It's not racist.
Like calling somebody Asian? Like that's what it sounds like.
It's Bayesian, and that Rihanna is from Barbados, and so she comes down for crop over, and you see her
Dude, so
walking
you
around.
can have
and
a pretty sick vacation for pretty cheap because the flight from here with that new Breeze airline is
$50.
our local airport to Charleston for like $50.
shit. What?
Yeah. Have you seen Breeze?
No. What is that?
It's a new airline like a couple months ago. It only flies to like local airports. It's like their shtick.
And it's a straight shot, right?
Yep.
Like there's no.
So I can go to a local airport.
$50?
Yeah, I think there's one
That's
in a
awesome.
couple days for like $41. Yep, it's cheap as hell.
How the hell?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Usually flights are like ridiculous. Like for me to
Really?
fly to Green Bay
they're
is like $800.
Yeah.
What?
To fly to Green Bay, yeah.
$800?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
to not even go straight.
It's
Like, don't you
nuts.
have to.
Go to Chicago and then go to Green Bay.
That's ridiculous.
Would
Yeah,
you
it's
like a
pretty
beer,
s-
sir?
So is that why you fly into Chicago and drive the rest of the way? Is that
Yep.
cheaper?
It takes like $300.
Come get a
because
beer and say
Chicago's
hello.
a big airport, but
So the bigger the airport, like the more expensive it is?
the less expensive.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So
But-
not a lot of people are flying into Green Bay?
No.
Like a tiny airport
It's a
there?
small. It's an international airport, but it is
Especially in the
fucking
winter time.
Small, dude.
Yeah, no
It
kidding.
is ridiculously small.
Nobody wants to go hang out with Aaron Rodgers.
No,
No.
I heard he's an asshole. So
He
why would you?
stinks.
Yeah,
He
I heard he smells like
stinks.
shrimp.
Smells?
No, he's not very good at football right now.
Oh, yeah.
And
He had
he's an
some like
asshole, so-
enlightening thing he did, didn't
Oh,
he?
the ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he caught a lot of shit for it.
He did catch a lot
Why?
of shit for that.
Because, like, being, like,
A
now
pro
kids are going to
athlete.
look at him and be like,
Yeah.
oh, doing drugs is cool.
Yeah, right.
Because this
True.
dude did ayahuasca. But
Yeah, but then meanwhile, we're talking about kratom.
it made me throw up.
Yeah, there's better than shrooms.
He's
though.
gonna have to fucking eat something.
Yeah, I know. I've been hungry
I haven't
for
eaten
a
anything
while.
all day.
Yeah, I had a PB&J, and, well, Now that's gone, so I basically didn't eat anything because that's in the toilet.
Yes, you're on an empty stomach, sir.
I know. I'm not digging it.
Jay, can you make us some sandwiches?
But I mean, Cece's is gonna get it.
Yeah.
I mean, they are gonna fucking
I don't
get
know.
it.
Why do you guys want to go to Cece's? There's so many other
Do you
places.
see what I mean? He's a bully. If it's not what he wants to do.
It was a question.
It was a question. Because we've been doing it.
It's been like 5 years since I've had it.
It's so good.
Is it actually good though?
Not good for you, but it's good.
It's cheap.
Like, why do you want to eat shit?
You ever housed 14 pieces of pizza and 13 brownies at once?
They also have very good cinnamon rolls.
Oh my gosh, dude.
What is this,
I'm just
fucking
letting you know,
Cinnabon? Like, what are we doing?
The more we talk about it, the more I am saying that we're going.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm already at 97%. So
I'm digging it. I'm in. Logan said she's
I'm
in
going.
too.
I'm at 15%.
We're going.
I don't. You're gonna have to convince me more.
I don't bully people. You either go or you don't. It's up
They have
to
an
you.
arcade.
That's why.
We got 'em.
Did that up the percentage?
They have an
They
arcade.
have an
bit.
arcade.
What do you
Ski
got now?
ball?
Shoot some hoops
Ski ball?
and bouncy balls. You can get them as many bouncy balls as you want.
How many tickets is that?
Dude, I think there's not even tickets. I think it's $0.25 per ball.
Bro, so there was an arcade at the beach in Bethany Beach, Delaware, that we would go to growing up, and there was this one game where you
Delaware.
had to
What did Delaware?
How far
Yeah.
are you from Delaware? Is that close?
like an hour and a half. 2.
I'm not
Seriously?
good at geology.
Yeah, dude, geology is not my strong suit.
Geography?
No,
Oh,
geometry.
geometry. My bad. Sorry.
Geology.
Duh.
What are you guys freaking digging up dinosaurs over here?
Dude, I took a geology class.
Yeah, how many rocks? You
Dude,
know, there's
so
3
many
different
rocks. Igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary.
Why
There
do
you
I
go.
remember that? That's like the
I
only thing I
remember
remember
that
from
too.
elementary school.
The powerhouse of the cell, babe. Mitochondria.
Mitochondria,
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
No, that's all. That's basically all you need to make
We
it
all
through
got
this
college
world.
degrees. There you go.
College.
All right. We got to wrap it up.
Already?
shit, already?
We're
I told
done?
you.
No kidding.
We're at an hour 15.
What?
See what I mean?
We'll
you could
do
go
it
for
15
hours.
more minutes.
We didn't even
You wanna do
look
15
at.
more minutes?
We didn't
Yeah.
even look at any of the topics.
We didn't do any of
We
our
also
topics.
have talked about nothing meaningful.
Yeah.
We literally have just spewed shit out of our mouth for an hour.
Let's
About
pick
nothing.
one of the. What topic do you want to talk about? Which one?
So we literally could have not done our research.
Are you stopping it?
No, he said like the camera stops every 30 minutes. Like it's on a timer and he just has to turn it back on.
Yeah.
So
Every
literally like it
30
just goes
minutes?
black.
Yeah, it's all
And then he just turns it back
Does
on.
it
and
like
it keeps
so
going.
that part of our conversation is just lost?
No, the like audio's still
right. You're
there.
holding a mic.
But like there's just no video for that.
There's
10
just no
seconds.
video,
Does this
yeah.
tell you? Like how do you know when it goes off, or do you just look at the time?
Look at the time.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So it could have been off
The
for
Canon
20
M50
minutes.
can only record for 29 minutes and 59 seconds.
Why?
Ask them.
And you wanted me to buy that camera?
Yeah, because it's $600 and it pumps out 4K like an animal. Or you can buy the R5. That's $7,000. That one can record for an hour. So,
I don't think I got $7,000
Right
laying
then.
around.
Dude, I took my headphones off just a minute ago to like scratch my head, and this like us doing this sounds way different outside of the
Doesn't
headphones.
this sound so
I
much
kind of
fucking
like
better?
it with the headphones on.
Yeah, well,
isn't
because
it?
like there's no noise like bouncing.
podcast.
No, we're not. All right. Well, so you had good questions, and what do you got for me?
Here, let's pull it up.
We did, yeah. We had a list, and
We
then
had
we
a
just
list. We
didn't even bother
we hit
looking
New
at
Year's, and that was about it.
it. Well, we didn't even basically do that.
All right.
because
This
nobody
is why
had any
nobody
answers.
watches
We got
this.
Yeah, like we
SantaCon, New York. Speaking of SantaCon, New York, I looked at that video on napkins when we got interviewed after I threw the lemon. And
Kind of cringy.
it is a little cringy, but it's
Yeah.
funny as shit.
I
I
know.
love it. It's hilarious. So for all those that do not know the story, there's a YouTube channel called Napkins. I don't think they even make videos anymore.
I don't
but
think they do.
I've never
this was
heard
like, what is this,
Napkins NYC.
2018 maybe?
Yeah.
We were sophomores in college,
Mhm.
and we were at school in New York, and so we go to SantaCon, right? Like everybody should when they're in New York, because it's an absolute blast. And we were with some girls that we had met, and one of them gave me a lemon, and
like a whole lemon.
like a whole lemon at a party. I don't know why, but she told me to hold on to the lemon, and as any respectable man does, I held on to that lemon.
Very chivalrous of you.
Yeah, I know, right? The chivalry's not dead. But so I held on to this lemon. We take the LIR and do Penn Station. I get off the train. We walk outside, and I just huck this lemon up into the air as soon as I get out of Penn
Like
Station.
straight up in the air.
Just
Yes.
throw it as high as I can into the air.
No
and it
idea
comes
why.
plummeting back down to earth and hits a cop right in the head.
Shut the fuck
He was
up.
not
You're
happy.
lying.
I'm not
He
kidding.
was
And
not
so
happy.
then Calvin starts
That's
running
hilarious.
for some reason.
Calvin
Calvin
Kim's
starts running away.
an Asian friend
and so
of
the
ours.
cop thinks it's him who threw it. So he starts chasing him because he's running. So the cop's chasing him through New York on fucking Pennsylvania Ave. And finally he gets Calvin, grabs him, and I'm like, I run after both of them. So now I'm chasing the cop, chasing my
It's like
friend.
a cartoon.
I get over there and I'm like,
you go like door to door in the
he's
hall.
like frisking up my friend. I'm like, yo, like I'm so sorry. Like it was me who threw the lemon. Like I apologize. Like I really didn't mean
You
to.
didn't let him take the fall.
I was like, I threw the lemon. I promise. I'm so sorry. And he's like, you threw that lemon? And I was like, yeah, I was just throwing it up in the air. Like I
swear,
I promise
it went up,
you,
not
I like
directly at your
wasn't
head.
trying to target you. And he was like, just get the fuck out of my face. And I was like, I can do that.
Yes,
I can
sir.
100% do that. Yes, sir.
I will respect your wishes.
Yes, sir. I will leave right now. Me and my friend.
Dude, that is hilarious.
And then we proceed to walk around the corner, and this is like when the interview scene on YouTube was like kind of just starting. Like there wasn't like it wasn't as busy, like crazy as it is now. Like everybody's doing like on the street interviews, but this was like right at the beginning of that. And there's some dudes and they're like, hey, like, do you want to do our YouTube interview? And we're like, sure, why not?
No, we were
And
like,
so-
hell fucking yeah, we do, man.
And they're like,
Put me
what
on it.
was the question was,
Were you guys
I
wasted?
don't know. Yes.
yeah, we were pretty drunk at this point. But the guy goes like,
can't find
are
it.
you on the naughty list or nice list? And I go, fuck, man, like that's a hard question. And then my buddy just goes, he's on the naughty list. He just threw a lemon at a cop. And I'm just like,
And they're like, yeah.
it's on YouTube. It's fucking
How
hilarious.
did you find it?
That is funny.
Napkins SantaCon.
Napkin SantaCon. I might play it at the end for
I
everybody.
know. I almost got arrested in Dayton on Halloween. I
Really?
pissed in a bush right in
Yeah,
front
it's
of a
right
cop.
there.
This one?
Yep, pull it up. I want to see this.
I'm not going to play it yet. I'm going to play it at the end.
No, play it.
No, because no
That
one
scared
can
me.
hear it. We'll play it at the end.
He's got to see the scene.
He will after we're done in 10 minutes.
Is it like a bunch of like just interviews mashed together?
Yeah,
With
it's like a
videos?
montage.
But it was for
There's not really any structure to it. It's just an absolute montage. They don't make videos anymore, do they?
I don't know. It's funny because
They have a lot of like viewership.
163 subscribers.
Bro,
so
you blow them out of the water.
3 years ago was the last video
You
they
blow
made.
them out of the water.
With my 500, that's right, baby.
they actually got a good. That one. This
you
one
get back
has
up to 500?
9.3K views. How do
Damn.
they only have 163 subscribers?
I don't know.
Did you get back up to 500 subscribers?
Yes.
Because I know you woke up the one morning on vacation.
Yeah,
You're like,
fucking
dude, I got up to
assholes.
500. And then later that
500 exactly.
and then
On the dot.
later that
Yeah.
day,
Congratulations,
Logan
man.
was like, "You got 500, right?" And he's like, no, these dickheads unsubscribed.
Yeah, I had 2 motherfuckers that unsubscribed. I had 501 and 3 people unsubscribed.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that's what happened
Fuck
when I
me.
hit on Instagram. Before I got hacked, I had hit 1,000 followers, and I like tweeted it out. I was like, "Oh, I finally got 1,000 followers." And then I looked, and like 3 people that follow me
Yeah, like,
just
what the
unfollowed
fuck?
just because I saw the tweet.
Dude, I'm
That's
really
fucking
close
hilarious.
from deleting Instagram. I'm not going to lie.
Dude, I don't even use it.
Why?
I just like, I don't put it's, I don't know. Like, I don't put any focus on it because it has nothing to do with my business at the moment. Like,
But
I'm
I think it will at some point, and you
Right.
want to already have some sort of followers.
Right. I'm not going to
So,
delete it.
like-
I'm just going to delete the app like I did
Oh,
TikTok.
gotcha.
You know, so like, I'm putting all my focus on YouTube.
I never downloaded TikTok.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
don't.
never,
You
I've never
smart
gone
man.
on it.
I deleted
I
it.
held out for a while, and then
Yeah.
I got it, and now I just.
I
do it
will
all the
say I
fucking
do like
time.
the great value version and watch Instagram Reels, so I don't know
That
if
is-
I'm that much better,
Yeah.
but I
You
have
just-
not downloaded
You just see
TikTok.
everything like
the great value version.
2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you're just
right.
behind.
You're just behind all
like
that
people
shit.
I
like
live under a
it's
rock, it's
basically
fine.
what like Facebook is to Twitter. To where like people like on Facebook are like, "Oh, check out this meme that you saw 2 weeks ago on Twitter."
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's basically
Fucking
the same
whack.
thing there.
I don't know, but I don't post on it. I don't like.
I
don't
never
know.
have anything to post, and everyone else is just like living up their best life, and it just makes you depressed. You're like, man, I don't do any of this cool
I
stuff.
will say that's the hardest part of sailing is when you're gone for like I was gone for 8 months on the Frank cable, and I literally like being at like working on Christmas, working on New Year's, and then just going on your phone and like looking at Instagram and watching all your friends like
Have a
have
good
fun
time.
back
Live it
home.
up.
You're like fucking hell, man, this kind of blows.
Dude, I'm starting to be a big like believer in like putting your phone away. I guess not a believer, but like trying to practice it
Believer.
more. Yeah, like
You got your crystals.
because like if
still?
you look around, like dude, every time you're doing something, you're always like, we need a photo or we got to record it, you know. But like if
I don't
you just,
take enough pictures. I wish I took more.
But why?
I'm the
Because
same way.
I want to remember.
I never
remember-
go and look back at pictures. I have a conversation with someone.
I do
say,
all the time. You're never on a ship with when you're in the middle of the ocean, no internet. You don't just scroll through your camera roll.
No.
I literally listen to my own my old voicemails. I'll listen to all my
Wow,
old
you were
voicemails
down
all the way to
fucking
like
bad, dude.
2015.
That is a down bad move.
That is down
reminds
bad.
me of like the equivalent, you know, those memes where it's like the dudes at a party like can't talk to chicks, and, like scrolling through their weather app like
Yeah.
at a party
the weather
because they're
today.
like just so they can have their phone in their hand.
Right.
Like when you're in the middle of the ocean, like I did a 45-day hitch, and you got no internet for 45 days, which is nuts when you pull into port after 45 days of not being connected to the outside. Well, not only does your phone blow up, but shit happens like in the news, like crazy stuff happens, and you have no clue what happened until you pull back into port, and then you're like, what the fuck? That happened a month ago, and I just found out about it.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, you went like 800. What'd you say?
45 days.
Sorry, I don't know why I said. Why did I say 800? I have no idea.
8 months.
What was that? That's almost 3 years.
You said 8 months.
Yeah.
That's
8 months. Yeah. That was a different ship, but 8 months. But
so like you went 8 months without porting?
No. That
or
one.
Docking,
we were at the pier for most of that time. We were in Guam for 4 months. Went to porting. We went to Japan for 2 months, and then finished my trip in Australia, which was sick. I got the purser to push my flight back a week, and I just got an Airbnb and hung out for a week after I got on the ship.
Oh, that's so
cool.
And
I loved it. Sydney was so much fun. I love Australia. The women there are gorgeous.
Was it funny to hear everybody talk?
Yeah,
like I would just talk to as many people as possible.
They're like obsessed with our accent. They're obsessed with our accent.
Well, I'm kind of obsessed with theirs. They
you go
sound
over there,
hilarious.
you don't have to have a single personality trait whatsoever. Like you just have to like open your mouth, and they're like, "Are you American?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'm American."
How'd you know?
And they follow our politics like
They do.
Like
We
us
were a
weekly,
joke to
like
them.
us weekly. Like literally, I've never had more political conversations in my life than when I was in Australia. Like every single person I talked to was just like, "Oh, how do you feel about Trump? How do you feel about this?"
Do they have opinions on it, or do they just want to hear what you have to say?
They all got opinions. Like it's
No
like
shit.
they were
No.
voting themselves. I'm like, I'm like, what are you guys? Why are you so obsessed with American politics? Like,
Why do
don't
you
you got
care?
stuff to worry about here?
I couldn't tell you anything about any other country's politics.
Yeah.
Like if I went somewhere and they told me something, it would be brand new information. I have no fucking idea.
It's nuts. They follow it all, and they're super fixated on guns. They were like every time I went,
they have
they're
really
like, "Oh, you're
strict gun
American."
control, right?
I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Do you own guns?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I own a lot of guns." And they're like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like I just got it there in my house.
Yeah.
Like I got a bunch." Like,
I don't think they allow guns, right? Like there's no guns at all.
Yeah,
They
I'm
took
pretty
away
sure. Yeah, they
real
stripped
strict gun control because they had like a mass shooting.
I think
in like
you
the
can
90s.
get some guns for like hunting, like farmers and stuff like that can get their hands on guns, but it's not like it is here where you can buy
Everyone
one.
in their
So when you told
daughter
them-
can get a gun.
Yeah.
When you told
at
them
Walmart.
you had guns, it was probably like a 6-year-old going to his friend's house, and the mom's like, "You can have candy now," and he's
Yeah.
like, "Wait,
Dude.
I can?"
Like you'd see
have
the
guns?
faces
We haven't even
that
had dinner yet.
The
Yeah.
faces they would make. I'm just like, they're like, "Yeah, I got guns,"
Yeah.
and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
It's like, "Do you shoot them?" I'm like, "Yes, that's
Yeah,
what you do with them
all the time in my
They're a
backyard.
tool. Like, yeah, we go.
I just stare at them.
yeah.
A crowd's there. They're like, "Oh."
They're like, "Do you hunt?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, but not all of them are for hunting. Like, there's different ones. Like,
They're like,
they got different jobs."
Yeah.
It's
Damn.
pretty
Some
cool,
of them
though.
are for Australians. There's a community near my neighborhood that I don't like. Get them to shut the hell up pretty quick.
Hey, you want to keep talking about politics?
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I'd been to Australia. I don't know.
It does seem like a cool place
So,
to go to.
I went
But
to
isn't that like
Sydney.
one of the longest flights?
It's long as fuck, but I was there on a ship, so I was getting paid to be there, which was awesome.
Yeah, that's-
but we went to Brisbane for 10 days, and then we went to Sydney. And I was in Sydney for 2 weeks, well, 2.5 exactly, and then Sydney's fun. Sydney's like as big as New York, though. Sydney's massive, enormous, and the real estate there costs so much money.
I can imagine.
So much money,
What's
and
their-
everything's like
what's their
studio
denominations?
apartments, like New York.
What's their
They're an
currency?
Australian dollar.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure right now it's almost the same as the U.S. dollar. It's similar. I could be wrong. You want to look up that exchange rate real quick?
Yeah, I can look that up.
But yeah, Sydney is really cool. It's just massive. Like I like a smaller city. I mean, we live in Charleston, so I obviously like a smaller city. But
Yeah.
Brisbane was like this about the same size as Baltimore, so it was
Not
like
even close. buddy.
Yeah, you were way off.
how far off was I?
It's almost half.
Okay, it's not
A
that
seventh.
bad. It's not like what's the Japanese currency? Is it yen?
How about Djibouti?
I know rupees.
Rupees.
Are
That's
like it's like
Indian.
thousands of rupees for
Yeah.
$1.
Or like when Argentina had their whole, was it Argentina? Venezuela, when they had their government collapse, like literally their money was worthless. They were burning it fucking like just to keep their fucking house warm.
Yeah, I think I
People were
remember
like, they were folding it into like origami and selling like purses made out of their currency because literally like it was worth nothing. It cost
That's
like
so bad,
hundreds
dude.
of dollars for a loaf of bread and a hot dog. Like it was
Jesus
horrible.
Christ.
Yeah, that was nuts. I remember seeing that and I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, if you go to a place where the U.S. dollar has like a lot of like weight, it's kind of nice because you can buy so much shit and it's just like nothing.
Like you give a homeless person $1 and they like want to have sex with you.
Beer in Djibouti was like 25 cents.
Oh my god!
I think it was cheaper. I think it was like
that was
21
like the Philippines. I would literally just hold $1 out, and a guy on his fucking moped would roll up, and I'd give him $1 and hop on the back of his moped, and we'd just rip to whatever bar like I was going to. Like it was just easy. Like
damn,
it was fun. I love the Philippines. It's a great time over there. I not hunted, but I hiked.
I was gonna say, jeez,
I hunted Filipino people.
Yeah,
I did not do that. I hiked Mount Pinatubo, which, if you want to look up a picture for him, it's so cool. So basically we got in a 4-wheeler and we rock crawled through this valley up to the base of this mountain, and basically once the rocks got so big you couldn't really crawl over them anymore in the Jeep. And you hike to the top. It's a volcano that erupted, and now there's a lake. There's a lake in the top of the crater, basically where it erupted.
Oh, it's a volcano.
So you hike all the way to the top of this volcano, and then there's a lake at the top of it. It's crazy cool.
That looks dope.
Can you swim in it?
No, so I think it's toxic. There used to be people you could used to swim in it, but then people started just dying,
just falling over dead.
Like literally, people would like jump in and then just die, and they're like, okay, we can't do that anymore.
We're gonna have to vaccinate that.
Yeah, I think it's got a bunch of like sulfur and stuff in it. I mean it is on the top of a volcano.
Yes.
It doesn't smell like when you're up because you don't go all the way down to the water. So there's like a viewing area like this. This is where the picture is.
Up there.
Yeah, you like hike up to the top of this like ridge and you like look out over it.
That sounds amazing.
It was so cool.
But
do you have to have like a guide?
That you?
Yeah, that's me, dude.
Damn.
Yo, homie looks just like me.
Way different.
yeah.
You've changed since you got back. You've changed.
It's too cold here. There's not a sun. But yeah,
it's too cold here. How cold does it get in Baltimore?
It gets cold.
You get like a real winter?
Yeah,
like
we get snow
and stuff?
Yeah.
Like when we left Ohio, it was negative. So
fucking 10.
It was like -5. The real field was -30.
We were playing pond hockey back home when I left too.
Really?
Everything froze. Yeah.
Did you grow up playing hockey?
No, I just street and pond hocky.
Gotcha.
I never actually played real hockey, but like we used to play street hockey all the time growing up, like rollerblades, and we had like, you remember the old recycling bins that were like rectangular bins?
The blue ones?
Yeah.
The little ones. They were just like little rectangle bins. Yeah. We'd just turn those on the other side, and those would be our goals, and we'd play with 2 recycling bins and rollerblade and play with like a tennis ball.
That sounds sweet.
We go to Replay Sports and buy whatever fucking shitty street hockey stick they had there, or just old hockey sticks, and play with it. Yeah. It was fun. I mean, that's I love that shit. Pond hockey is fucking fun as fuck. Shit. You can't skate?
No, I can't. I can do not blades. Like I don't have the balance for that. I used to when I was younger.
It's fucking hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Just ripping that right.
Dude, I can hardly even ride a bike. How do you want me to do that shit? Dude, I crashed like 3 times last night.
I haven't rode a bike in 10 years.
And then I had to do it wasted last night. I was wasted riding this bike. And
in the dark.
Where were you guys for New Year's? I know, but like, where did you guys go out to bars or stuff?
Yeah, we went to, because I wanted to watch the Michigan game. And so we went to these.
I want to watch the Baltimore game. That's wild. What's the Cleveland score? Are they still winning?
Good call.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Are you think you guys are the bottom of the? You're above the Steelers, right? In the AFC North.
24-10.
I think so, yeah.
That's a final. 24-10.
Oh, is it? Sweet.
You're 7-9.
Yeah, we're not good. Our playoff chances are gone.
Good.
Yeah, you're out.
Yeah, we're out.
Well, you got Cincy and us that are positive, so it's not going to work out for you, unfortunately.
Yeah, no.
I thought Baltimore looks like shit. For the last 4 weeks, it's been hard to watch.
Is Lamar still hurt?
Yeah, he's not playing this weekend. He's still hurt.
Is he going to be back in time for the postseason?
I don't know. There's a lot of speculation. People talking about like him like holding out because of the whole contract issue going on, and like him not getting paid what he wants to get paid.
Gotcha.
I don't know. But I don't know if he's actually doing that or not.
Well, he also pooped his pants during a game.
Did he?
Well, you remember that one clip where he had to go into the locker room because he was about to shit himself? This was like last season or 2 seasons ago. Dude, it was hilarious. You could see him like running, like grabbing his ass and going into the locker room, trying to hold it in.
That's hilarious.
Oh, dude, it was so fun.
That's embarrassing. That poor guy.
But yeah, no, it's tough being a Browns fan out here.
I can't say that I'm not above that. I used to be a serial bedwetter when I got drunk.
Serial bedwetter.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's not. I mean, that's like up there with getting pinched on the wiener by a hermit crab.
How about fish food? What about the fish food scale?
I forgot about that already.
Yeah, I did. It was bad. It was like, but it was only while I was at KP. So like, as soon as I found out I got into KP, it started happening. It happened when I was at KP a few times, and then it happened the night before graduation. And then I haven't done it since after graduating.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember you telling me that actually.
I knock on wood have never pissed the bed drunk.
It's not.
My roommate.
It's not an enjoyable experience. I'll tell you.
My old roommate did it all the time. Like he would just wake up and be like, "Oh, guess I pissed again because I'll wash the sheets."
That sucks.
And it
that
ruins
mattress,
your fucking mattress too.
Oh, that mattress. Yeah, probably.
I would
does
literally
not smell
just
good.
take my mattress and put it in
over?
like the locker and just steal another one from some other's room.
That means somebody
You
used
should have just
that.
replaced it. So give them your piss
Yeah,
mattress.
someone got my piss mattress.
That's
probably.
foul, dude. That's so bad.
You probably smell it. Like, yeah, this is
One
not a good
time,
mattress.
my mom caught me pissing in my closet when I was wasted.
Really?
I got home.
My friend did that too. He pissed all over my board games.
Dude, I got pissed all over my shoes. Like, my mom walked in and was like, "Austin, what the fuck
I'm
are you
taking a
doing?"
piss, Mom. Leave me alone.
I was in high school. I was 18, and she I don't know why she came in, but like she caught me in the middle of pissing in my closet.
What the fuck?
And I had to clean it up.
Yeah, Jake knows it. Matt Leidner peed all over my board games. If you're listening, Matt, I'm sorry that I took the money you gave me and didn't give it to my parents. he woke up in the morning and he's like, "Bro, I'm so sorry. Like, here's like $25 to get it cleaned, or like $50 to get it cleaned." I'm like, "Oh yeah, no problem, bro." And I just pocketed it. And
You're a piece of shit. That's what you are.
He would come around, and my dad would fucking give him shit every time he came over for pissing in the basement. And he's like, he was just like, he's like, "Mr. Byrne, like, you keep giving me all this shit, but like, I gave you like money to clean it." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like sitting right there. I just started laughing. And he's like, my dad's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, I gave Patrick money to clean it." And there he was.
And then it went downhill.
Yeah, it went right in my fucking wallet. Oh shit, that was funny as fuck. But my dad would give him shit because he got.
I mean, you're
pretty
always
much
getting
caught
catch shit
doing
for
the
that.
same thing when he was in high school. He was at his buddy's house, and he went in the fucking workroom in the basement and started taking a piss in the utility sink down there. And
Dude.
he's pissing in the utility sink. At least that's how he tells the story. He's pissing in the utility sink, and the dude's dad. It like walks in, you didn't hear him walk in, and he goes, "Shannon, if you pull that pecker any farther out of your pants, I'll fucking snip it off myself."
Oh my god, dude.
And he's like, "Okay, I'm done."
Listen, I've got a hermit crab in the back. That thing will be gone.
yeah. I got a fucking trained hermit crab. He's built for that kind of stuff.
He's ready for it.
I had a buddy in college who shit the bed drunk. They set him up into bunk beds.
TC did that.
Oh yeah, I know.
He set him. Their beds were set up into bunk beds because this was a college dorm, and he literally stuck his ass
That's
off
awful.
the edge and shit on the floor, like a 10-foot drop.
That's
Could you
exactly
imagine
what
hearing
TC
that?
did.
Could you imagine hearing
That's exactly what TC did. From the
Seriously?
top of his loft. He was like standing on the ladder, and he's just all over the floor. Oh my god! And then he just went to bed in it.
Oh my
I
god.
think-
Yeah, and then you guys had to. And then who went and collected it?
Imagine waking
Altieri?
up to that.
Altieri went and collected it because
You're like,
they're going on their spring break
what the
trip for
hell is
baseball.
that?
They were going on a spring break trip in the morning for baseball. They had to go catch a flight.
This kid.
And they
Good.
pulled him out of his bed, just covered in his own shit. Like they have 30 minutes to get to the bus to like go to the airport, and like he'd had no time to shower, so he just like wiped himself down, like threw some clothes on, and just Altieri talks about it. He's like he just smelled like poop
Dude, this
on the plane
kid
the whole time.
Went to spring training, so we grabbed his bag from the locker room, right? He went to spring training with a Walmart bag of like a t-shirt and a pair of socks. No phone, no wallet, nothing. He just went down
because
to
he
Florida.
just grabbed his shit and ran.
He was still like blacked out, so he just was in Florida with nothing. And there's so many photos of him just sitting in the airport, and he's just like, because he doesn't have anything to fucking do. Dude, that was so bad. He did that twice. Blacked out and
shit himself?
No, he didn't.
So he didn't.
Say,
Well,
what?
he didn't have
This
an
is a
ID to get on the
serial
plane.
situation.
He had like nothing, dude, and it was pretty fucking funny. But he had to use someone else's jersey. It was pretty bad.
We had this
Funny
one.
for me though.
We had this one weekend where we had 3 days in a row that a fifth year forgot their jersey.
Dude, what the fuck?
It's-
You think he'd figure it out by the fifth year?
Well, no, it was like this past year, like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
but like we have 3 different. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I'm just dumb. But the last time, like, he was freaking out in the van because we took a van.
Yeah.
He's like, "No, guys, like, I'm not joking," because we all like thought he was fucking with us.
Yeah.
Because like, oh right, funny. And then he's like, "No, like seriously, I have to go check my bag right now. Like, I think I forgot it." And then he forgot. It turns out he forgot it
again.
He told the head coach so he wouldn't freak out on him that he wanted to wear the jersey of this kid who was injured and couldn't play. And so he wore that kid's jersey. He's like, "No, I'm just doing it to honor him. Like, I want to wear it."
That's smart as fuck.
I don't know if he believed it or not, but we were all just pissing ourselves laughing when he told him that.
I bet. Fucking hell.
All right.
That's funny as shit.
We got to call it.
We're wrapping it up.
What are we, like hour 45?
Hour 40, yeah.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
We fucking ripped it, didn't we?
Dude, you weren't lying. It doesn't feel like that at all.
I know. Don't you already want to record another one?
Kind of.
Yeah.
You want to start over?
No, I don't.
You
I
get
wanna
2
get some
videos.
food.
Wait, I mean, you don't have to use all of this, though. They can kind of
Yeah, but I
condense
don't
it
cut
down
it.
to...
I never cut it because it's like
This
a
is
podcast.
actually very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
I didn't realize how fun this
I
was.
thought it was
See?
going to be, like, because even though we didn't even use any of our topics, like, we
Yeah.
just kind of...
We actually hit most of them.
Oh, really?
We got childhood pets, New Year's.
Oh, yeah, I guess we did.
We did
you're
SantaCon.
slick. Because you worked
You
them in
slick
without
boy.
actually,
Yeah,
like,
you
looking
like
at
that?
the...
Yeah, we did
that's
hangovers.
slick.
You threw up. We didn't get into AI, which was kind of cool. The conversation
throw
bot, and we talked about travel. We did a lot of them. We
Yeah.
didn't do UFOs or hunting and fishing. But
Which is your
That is
specialty.
what it is.
I know. Next time on the
UFO
podcast,
chaser?
I will literally talk your ear off about hunting and fishing for 2 hours
And loving
everybody
every day.
will
So you
hate
had
it.
fun?
Dude, I love this. Thank
Would
you
you
for
do it
having
again?
me. Do you want to do
Yeah.
it tomorrow morning?
I can't because this is due Friday.
What do you mean this is due Friday?
This posts on Friday at 12.
Well, why don't we just film another one tomorrow morning and then you post it after that?
Because next week I'm going to be recording with somebody else.
We're not interesting enough to have on 2 weeks in a row. Is what
Holy
he's
fuck,
saying.
are you serious?
Well, no, I just it gets too
Why
far
don't you
ahead.
post twice? I mean,
Because I don't have enough time for enough content for that. When I get home, I'll probably do a lot more. When I get home and I'm
you
back
have
from
an
work.
issue. You don't want the content. You don't want all that content. We're trying to give you beautiful content.
I mean, we are just like
My
two of the most
fucking-
interesting guys
Right,
you're
I
going to
love
find.
My
talking about
gorgeous
throwing
face
up and
is like
shitting.
Yeah.
What can get better than
Hey,
that?
what's
Do you-
funnier than a poop talk, man?
Poop talk.
Everybody
Dude,
likes
poop
good
will
poop.
Blows
always
my
be
mind that
funny.
you say poop.
What's wrong with poop?
Shit.
You don't
it's
say shit? Like you normally say
That
poop all the
smells
time?
like
no, I
people
say
poop.
shit.
That, you said that on the phone today.
That smells like people poop.
That's a funny word, yo.
Do you
is.
get like comments on these? Like, do people
Sometimes,
give
yeah.
your opinions
We're
or
starting
their
to get
opinions
comments,
on them?
yeah.
Really?
You said that one guy commented about it when you guys were talking about Kratom.
Yeah, I've had probably about 5 or 6 people
Well,
that have
Kratom
like,
made me throw up, so
you threw up.
That's all right. You're not a fan.
But I'm starting to get people
No,
that
I
like
did like
comment
it.
and subscribe and like listen now.
Really?
that's
My
sweet
boy
that you
John
get like
Griggs
feedback.
was the original one, yeah.
Do
John
you-
Griggs.
How many of your subscribers do you actually like know? Like people that subscribe because they know
Probably
who
50.
you are. Like
You have
50
50 of your subscribers.
Yeah, and that's just a guess. I don't think anyone.
You have 50
like
friends.
you knew them already.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
Holy
then
shit.
They like,
I
oh,
think-
Quentin Heck
I
is
didn't
doing
think that was
YouTube.
possible.
I mean, like Luke. I don't know. Maybe not even 50. Probably like 20.
Luke's listening to it on the boat at Shem right now.
Oh, the new one or the last week's?
Well, he's not listening to this.
I just made that up.
You're an asshole. All right, we're leaving on that one. Thanks
All
for
right.
coming on.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Thanks for having
We'll
me,
have
man.
you
It was a
back.
lot of fun.
This
We'll
was a
have
lot
you
of
guys
fun.
back on when he.
I think we should
Whenever,
film
whenever
another
we're
one
in the
the
same
morning.
town, because I know you hate being in the same town as me for more than like a week. You fucking never are.
That's why
Dick.
you're moving to Charleston.
God.
Yeah, you coming down?
Oh, and then so you can work in Wisconsin and still not be in the same town as me?
There's a lot of factories around here. There's a paper mill down the
Oh,
street.
sure. I'd love to keep working in a factory. That's actually why I'm going to grad school.
There you go.
All right,
Big factory guy.
I'm gonna close it here, and then if I can, I'm gonna play the interview of us from the napkins at the end of this.
All right.
So anyone that's
gotcha.
listening can
Yeah,
watch.
you
So.
could.
Cool.
You'll. It's kind of embarrassing.
Thanks for listening.
It's a little cringy.
See you next
Yeah.
week.
Thank you.